From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
Nice and sunny, not so gusty wind. It is a beautiful day for Texas high school baseball here at the gateway to the Piney Woods in Huntsville, Texas. The Huntsville Hornets will be taking on the Porter Spartans in Game 6 of 15 in Texas High School Baseball Division 5A, Region 2, District 16 play. Hello, everyone. Collin Neill alongside my broadcast partner, as always, BJ McMichael. BJ.
Yes, sir.
This is where the season starts to get crazy because you faced everyone once. Now you're going to face them again. And today the Hornets are taking on the Porter Spartans, where last time out, BJ, it was a pretty gutsy win.
Yeah, it really was. Huntsville Hornets got that late lead, remember, 2-1, and defeated Porter 2-1, trailing the game 1-0, leading all the way into that top of the seventh until they got to the pitcher at that time was Collin Carney, who took the loss for the pitcher. But they had started their stud, and we hung in there with them. He put a lot of zeros up on the board, put some strikeouts up on the board, but our guys just gutted it out and got the win, and we're hoping for the same thing happening again here tonight, maybe with a little more offense, though.
Well, the offense has clearly been on a display for us on today, BJ.
Yeah.
16 runs in the past 2 games on this 2-game winning streak. They scored 2 against Porter. They scored a nothing against Lufkin. They only scored 1 against K Park on that run where they only won 1 of the first 3 games. Again, if my math is correct, that's 2. That's 3 runs in the first 3 games. They scored 16, 10 against NAC, 6 against Dayton.
Absolutely, you're right. That's a good call. I mean, we got to see what we've seen in the offense in the past couple of games come out here. Probably need an early start, get that going, because that's what they did the last time we were here facing Dayton. They got on the board early, right, and kept piling on. And so I would think Coach is going to want the same thing. Let's get some runs early. Let's get on the base. Let's cause some havoc. Let's cause some chaos. If you got to walk, if you got to get hit, if you got to whatever, get on that bag. Give your guys some opportunities to drive some in. Get an early lead on this team. I think an early lead on this team is going to be important today.
Looking at the other team, Porter, last time out, beating the Nacogdoches Dragons 2-0. They lost to Kingwood Park 9-5 in the game before that, and they won against the Lufkin Panthers 7-0. They beat the Dayton Broncos the game before that in their second game of district play 4-2. So far, their only losses are the Huntsville Hornets and Kingwood Park Panthers. As the standings show, it is currently a 4-way tie for first place. 4 teams are 3-2. Huntsville Hornets will be taking on Porter. Kingwood Park will be taking on Dayton. And Lufkin will be taking on Nacogdoches Dragons. And, BJ, I know it's still pretty much early. We're not even halfway through the season. But you can imagine that the standings are on top of people's minds. I mean, Huntsville had a slow start to district last season. They couldn't get things going early on. They eventually, of course, made the playoffs in that last playoff spot at 4th place. But they're off to a much better start than they were last season.
100%. You're right on that one. They're way better start, way better. I mean, look in the standings. I mean, you're tied for first, and you're in the mix of this. You take a win tonight, you get a commanding lead in this, because here's the thing. Porter's going to be hungry tonight, right? They don't like what happened on the first game of district, losing, having the lead all the way until the 7th inning, and then losing to the Huntsville Hornets. So they're going to be coming out here hungry. They're going to be wanting to get on the board early. And here's the thing. We got them tonight, and we also have them Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
So this is an opportunity to get 2 really, really, really big wins in this middle part of the season.
Yeah, we'll be facing Porter at Porter on Friday night at 7 p.m. But we got this game tonight. Again, first pitch is at 7 p.m. It's going to be a big one, folks. It is for the Huntsville Hornets to potentially take the season series against Porter, and for Porter, it is to tie the season series and try to jump ahead at first place. But the Hornets are looking to spoil that for the Porter Spartans tonight. We're going to set aside for a bit. And I had a chance to catch up with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. So we're going to go ahead and go to that interview right now here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Here is head coach Justin Jennings on the pregame. Welcome back to the pregame show. Collin, Neill alongside head coach Justin Jennings. Coach, last time out beating the Dayton Broncos, tied for first place in the district. What were your thoughts on the win?
I thought we played well. We left a few out there, but overall it was a pretty clean game. Defensively, we were sound, and we did some things early offensively and built a big enough lead, and just kind of cruised there through the late innings. But we threw it well. Just everything. We put all three phases together, and it was a good win for us. Good to get that third win the first time through, and now is when the real stuff starts. The real fun begins.
Yeah, last year y'all didn't have as good a start as y'all did the district like this year. Y'all are 3-2 now. Y'all have won 2 straight games. What's been different about this team from last year when it comes to this point of the season?
We've been better on the mound. That's all there is to it. Offensively, we're probably down a little bit from last year, but we've been better on the mound. We've been consistent all year, and we've thrown it pretty well. So that's allowed us to stay in some games. And we've had a shot. We've had a shot with every night, whether it's a Tuesday or Friday. We've had chances, and that's the biggest thing is just the pitching's been it's just been better this year. It's been more consistent, top to bottom for us.
Y'all faced Porter once this year already. Y'all defeated them 2-1 at their place. You got Luke going back out there, but y'all are facing a different arm out there with Collin Carney. What have you been telling your team? Because y'all have faced them, y'all beat them, albeit they made a couple errors on their part to allow y'all to score those runs. What have you been telling your guys?
Nothing any different than what we normally do. We always talk about faceless opponents. Doesn't really matter who we're playing or who we're facing. We gotta do what we do. We gotta go out. We gotta throw the ball well. We gotta fill up the strike zone, control the strike zone, both sides of the plate, and then offensively we got to put balls and play hard, and we got to try to work the count and get in some good hitting situations, and when we do, we need to capitalize on it and drive runners in that are in scoring position and just do a good job. So really nothing different than what we normally talk to our kids about. We want to control us. We want to control us. We don't want to worry about who we're facing or what they have or whatnot. We want to get better day in and day out, and that's all we've really been focusing on up to this point.
What's been the key to y'all's offense lately? On this 2-game winning streak, y'all scored 16 runs. What's been the key to that, and what do you hope and how do you think the guys are going to do to try to continue that tonight?
Well, it's really comes down to 2-out base hitting, really. We've had runners on against everybody. We've had runners in scoring position. We've left a ton of men on base in our losses, and really that's all baseball is. It's 2-out hitting, whether there's a guy in scoring position or not. So we've just kind of capitalized on that. We've done a pretty good job. We've done a good job of stringing a couple of hits together here and there, and that's the main thing is just string a couple together and take advantage of some good plus counts and get a big 2-out base hit. And if you can do that, you can score runs, and that's just been the difference the last couple of weeks. We've done well with 2 outs, and we've got that big hit that we didn't get per se a few weeks ago. So we've been fortunate. The kids have done a great job.
Yeah. You moved Collin out to second, and you have Colton at third. What was the thought process behind that?
We're just there's still. It's pretty late in the year to be looking for the right combo, but we are. We're looking for the right combination of offense and defense, and we thought we'd try something different tonight. And there's still a couple guys that we're still looking at pretty hard, and I would love for somebody to just step up and take a couple of those roles that we're still a little undecided on. Again, you don't really want to be undecided at this point in the year, but we've had some struggles, here and there with some guys, and we're just trying to find the right mix. And, hopefully what we run out there tonight will be a good mix for us, and it'll work, to our advantage.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are your keys to taking the season series over Porter tonight?
We got to start. We got to start fast. We got to start good. Luke was really good the last time out. His command was the best it's been all year. His velo was really good. So just hope he can come out and repeat what he did last week. And then it's going to come down to offense. They're throwing their number 2, which he's a pretty good arm, and he's either struggled at times or he's been really good. He's been almost unhittable at times. So we'll have to create some plus counts for ourselves, and we're going to have to get a big base hit. But the main thing is we have to start well. We have to start fast. Got to be sharp defensively, and we got to fill up the strike zone right from the get-go.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time as always.
Thank you.
All right, that was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, and then, ladies and gentlemen, first pitch will be underway. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Starting lineups here for both teams. First off, for the visiting Porter Spartans, coming in at 3-2, led by head coach Wayne Ralph. Leading off for the Spartans at right field, number 6, Peyton Evans Pickens, the junior. At the 2 spot will be number 20, the Alabama commit, and the pitcher that the Hornets faced last time out against the Porter Spartans will be number 20, Zane Adams. He'll be at first base. At the 3 spot will be number 11, Blake Russell. The senior will be at third. At the cleanup spot, the other half of the Evans Pickens brothers will be Josh Evans Pickens, wearing number 22. He'll be in center field. At the 5 spot will be number 7, Nathaniel McDonald. He'll be at left field. Usually, he wasn't at left field his last time up, but Peyton Evans Pickens and Josh and McDonald have traded spots. Number 18 will be Artiega Medina Jose, who will be starting at the DH spot, wearing number 18, the sophomore. James Tidwell will be at the 7th spot, the sophomore. He'll be at second base. Number 20. There we go, folks. Victor Fortuna Cabreja will be at catching duties at the 8th spot, wearing number 23. And at the 9th spot will be Austin Roper, the sophomore. He'll be at shortstop on this ball game. Starting pitcher is Collin Carney, the senior, number 21. And then for the Huntsville Hornets, it's a bit of a shakeup, but you got your usual faces. Leading off will be Gage Doris, wearing number 7 at designated hitter. Colin Sanders starts at the 2 spot, and he will be at second base, wearing number 2. 2's all over the place on that one. Jackson Batten will be back at left field at the 3 spot, wearing number 1. Cooper Molness, the cleanup hitter, will be at center field as always, wearing number 33. Brian Parker Jr. at first at the 5 spot, wearing number 28. And Noah Nieto moves up in the lineup. He'll be batting at the 6th spot. Number 3, the catcher, the freshman. Luke Durham out there on the mound, starting tonight and batting 6, wearing number 11. Austin Taylor will start at right field, wearing number 8, the sophomore. And Colton Gilbert starts at the 9 hole at third base, wearing number 20. Holden Langley will be handling just the shortstop duties on tonight. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, your starting pitcher, Luke Durham, for the Huntsville Hornets. Now I'll do it for the starting lineups, and now we'll do it as well for the pregame show. When we come back, first pitch is going to be underway. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith. and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going to people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
At this time, would everyone please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
And a beautiful evening out here in the beautiful town of Huntsville, Texas. Collin, Neill alongside BJ McMichael for Game 6 of 15 of 5A Region 2 District 16 play. The Huntsville Hornets host the Porter Spartans here live at Kate Bar Ross Field. BJ got Luke Durham on the mound, has thrown really solid.
He really has, and got some numbers his last time versus the Porton Spartans. He went 5 1/3 innings, faced 23 batters, threw 105 pitches. 3 hits against him, only 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 6 strikeouts, totaling a 1.31 ERA. But if we remember, and even if you go back and look at tape, and I'm pretty sure Porter probably went back and looked at some tape, he was hitting the spots up, down, in the zone, out of the zone, willing to go out of the zone to get the chase because Nieto was stopping him. So you know that they've got probably in the batting cages, they were working on some of the movements, some of the pitches to them that they're going to try to square up on. So be looking at them to kind of not take as many as they did last time, because I'm pretty sure Coach told them, hey, quit taking it, swing the bat.
And it was that breaking pitch of Durham that was just I don't know if it was the fact that they were not looking, they were just looking for the fastballs, or they just were afraid to swing. But let's see what Porter's approach is tonight. Luke Durham is starting, leading off for the Porter Spartans is going to be number 6, Peyton Evans Pickens. First pitch, and we are underway as first pitch is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like Luke might have got a strike on that one, but nothing.
Durham goes, swing and a miss, high fastball rather, 1-1. This wind's gonna make me slur my words a little bit.
It's always windy up here, and we also have the Little League ball fields filled up tonight too.
1-1 pitch in there for a called strike.
Looks like we may have some delayed called strikes. Sometimes we have that with some of our umpires. They kind of keep us, on our toes a little bit.
It builds up the tension, and I love it and hate it at the same time. Durham's 1-2 pitch is outside, low on that breaking pitch, 2-2.
I tell you, I like Luke's demeanor on the mound right now. He looks like he's just ready to go and ready to charge at these guys. He just looks really confident right now.
Evans Pickens waiting on the pitch, 2-2, swing, foul. Heads up, people. Got a lot of people on here tonight, as BJ said. A lot of little leagues in action.
Yeah, Tuesday and Thursdays are Little League plays, so we don't have them out here on Fridays. So, yeah, we're going to hear the heads up quite a bit because all of these fields are pretty close.
Durham trying to retire Peyton Evans Pickens. Fastball's high. Full count. Zane Adams is on deck for the Porter Spartans.
Yeah, kind of surprised he didn't chase after that one.
Durham's pitch is inside for ball 4. And Peyton Evans Pickens is the first base runner of the evening for the Spartans.
Now we're going to see where this combo comes in. If you were listening earlier on the broadcast, Collin interviewing Coach Jennings saying he's switching some things up there at second. So if we get a chance at a double play, we'll kind of see this new short second first combo here, see how they do. I'd love to test them out early, wouldn't you?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Durham can get Zane Adams on the ground ball here as Adams now steps in. Luke looks in, the pitch. High fastball for ball 1.
Yep, little high, looking like may have some of the same game plan, kind of get them a strike first before they start swinging.
Pickoff throw the first, not in time.
You got to watch out for Luke. So if you've not watched very much Hornet baseball, Luke does have a quick pickoff, especially for a right-handed thrower. He has a quick pickoff move to first, so you know they're going to be alert over there talking to their players to get back.
Next pitch is just a bit outside for ball 2. Durham's trying to find the zone. He did on a couple of good pitches to the previous batter in Evans Pickens, but he has to find it quickly before it gets out of hand as Durham goes. Curveball too high for ball 3. 3-0 count now for Zane Adams. On deck is Blake Russell for Porter.
Yeah, he's going to have to come at him here. Again, with this type of batter, you don't want to give up the plate, but you don't want to give up a walk either.
Adams shows bunt.
Luke, cat and mouse.
Yeah, Luke taking his time. Still going as Luke steps off.
Always the game within the game, isn't it, Collin?
Yeah.
Everybody's playing them. You got coaches, pitchers, batters.
Durham pitches. That's high for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk for Zane Adams, and the runners will now be on first and second with nobody out for Blake Russell.
Yeah, this isn't the way you definitely didn't want it to start, but as Hornets, you just got to buckle down a little bit. Be ready to play some tight D. Keep the runners where they are. So third baseman, be ready to look back. Pitcher, be ready to look back. Trying to keep them where they are and get an out.
Blake Russell steps in for the Spartans. Pitch from Durham is low and outside for ball 1. Now Luke seems to be missing low. He's trying to hopefully find that medium.
Yeah, he may be trying to hit his spots, maybe trying to aim instead of just throw. Hopefully he can get a hold of it here early on.
1-0 pitch is swung on and miss, and Luke finally throws a strike on that one as he's thrown He threw 6 straight balls to batters, so finds the strike zone right here. See if he can force a ground ball. 1-1. Swing. That's a liner. That'll get down for a base hit. Taylor fields it on the hop. Peyton Evans-Pickens is going. Brian Parker Jr. throws on the home. It's not in time, and the Porter Spartans strike first.
Yeah, I felt like if Brian Parker Jr. would have left that through, Nieto might have had a tag on him.
Russell hits an RBI single for the Porter Spartans. It's 1-0 Porter. Adams moves on to second. Russell's now on first. Nieto goes out to the bump for a bit and then comes back out. And now Josh Evans-Pickens will now step in. As Porter are still without no outs, Durham's trying to find a way to get that first out. That's always the toughest in my opinion.
It is the toughest, especially coming out here, getting that first one against this tough team like the Porter Spartans.
First pitch is a curveball in there for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, not sure strike. And then it is a strike.
Nieto setting outside. Next pitch, high.
Yeah, still, you allowed 1 run in so far. Still get some of these outs again. Very first inning, long, a lot of game left.
Luke looks back at second at Adams. Next pitch, curveball, just a bit low.
That's certainly, he is not giving Luke some of these strikes here. Looking like they're going under the strike zone.
2-1 now is the count. Luke trying to find that first out. The 2-1. Low is the fastball for ball 3.
Yeah, some of those have definitely been out of the zone. Some of those look like I would think the umpire would call a couple of those strikes, but no matter what, he's got to battle through it.
Nathaniel McDonald is on deck. 3-1 pitch is high for ball 4. The bases are now loaded for Porter.
Going to have a conversation by Coach.
Yep.
Sure, just a settling down type conversation.
Yeah, it's not looking good so far for the Hornets. Porter's up 1-0, and they have the bases loaded currently with no outs. While we have the pause in the action, for the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County, follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports. And also be sure to follow KSAM on Twitter. Be sure to search, you just have to search KSAM 1017 on the Twitter sphere. BJ, what does Luke have to do here to try to limit the damage?
Oh, he's got to just get the strikes over. Right now, you got to trust your defense, right? Trying to hit some of his spots, not quite getting there. Some of them we would contend that they were strikes. But you just got to get it in the zone there where you're going to try to make them put the ball in play and trust your defense. Looks like we have a drawn-in infield here, playing on the grass, most likely to cut down that run at home.
First pitch to McDonald's in there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1.
Yeah, it just looks like they're being patient at the plate, are the Porter Spartans. Kind of what they did last time, except Luke was able to drop that in there, so hopefully he can pick that back up.
Next pitch is a fastball blown right by McDonald, 0-2.
Yeah, at this point in time, if you can get out of this inning with giving up no more than 2 runs, especially with bases loaded, no outs, then that is certainly a small victory within the game.
Fastball just outside for ball 1.
Yeah, if you're tuning in, you're hearing the loud noises behind us. That is Little League play. Some of our kiddos are making some plays out there.
1-2 pitch. Swing, liner, foul. Almost hit head coach Wayne Ralph and Zane Adams at third. Thankfully, they ducked out of the way of that one.
A little matrix action there. Able to move out of the way of that one. That was a screaming foul ball coming down towards him.
We'll have the defensive alignments for the Hornets in just a few moments. 1-2 pitch. Swing, fly ball to left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Batten will field it on a couple of hops. Adams crosses home plate. It is now 2-0 Porter Spartans.
Yeah, just a slow fly ball, line drive, getting out over third base. Left fielder Jackson Batten's able to get in on it and get it back into the field of play to limit it to just one run.
Hitter number 18, Jose Medina.
Jose Medina now steps in as the designated hitter for the Porter Spartans. They have so far sent this is the sixth batter at the plate, no outs. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Your defensive alignments for the Hornets goes as is. Luke Durham is pitching. Noah Nieto is doing the catching duties tonight. Brian Parker Jr. is at first. Colin Sanders moves on over the second. Colton Gilbert's at third. Holden Langley is at shortstop as the next 0-1 is fouled for 0-2. Jackson Batten's at left field. Cooper Molness is at center field, and Austin Taylor is in right field.
Yeah, it's good, Luke, getting here ahead of the count, 0-2, especially to the number 6 hitter, Medina.
Chopper goes foul.
So, again, right now, you've given up some walks and allowed them to get on base, and they've gotten hits when they've needed them. So you just got to stop it right here, get this batter here, try to get the next 2 outs.
0-2.
Good pitch.
Curveball just outside.
Some of those pitches should have been called a strike on that one.
Sun setting here in Huntsville as we have just gotten going. 1-2 pitch, gets behind Nieto, but the ball didn't roll too far. The runner on third and Blake Russell decided not to go, but it would have been a close play, but he doesn't want to risk it with no outs.
Yeah. Good stop there by Noah Nieto to keep the runners right where they are. He's going to have to call some pitches for his pitcher that are going to hit the spots that the umpire is looking for to try to get him out of this inning.
Durham trying to look for the first out of the ball game. 2-2. Swing, foul, straight back to the netting.
Yeah, you got to tip your hat here to the number 6 hitter. Hanging in there, fighting to see another pitch, falling behind 0-2, getting this to an even count, 2-2. Luke here needs to try to drop something in there, maybe keep him guessing. Maybe he would look at it and watch it go for a strike.
2-2. Bounces in the dirt. Nieto trying to find it. Russell holds up at third. Count runs full now.
Yeah, he's trying to get him to chase there at the 2-2 count. Not a bad idea. Try to get him to chase, especially after playing him in Porter, knowing that they are susceptible to chasing out of the zone. But you got a 3-2 count here. You got to trust your defense. Got to let him either get the ball in play or see if he can get a swing and miss.
Big spot right here. Time is called by Nieto, the catcher.
Yeah, this really is a big spot in this game, doesn't it? It feels like it, Collin. Bases loaded, no outs, 3-2 count. Out here would be big.
Pitch. Inside for ball 4. And the score runs up 3-0 and still no outs.
Yeah, Luke's just going to have to find it. Just going to have to find it.
Second baseman number 1, James Tidwell.
I mean, you're down 3-0, but you've scored 16 runs in the last 2 games. So offense is still possible even early in this game, but you just got to get these outs.
They'll send James Tidwell to the plate as first pitch is high and in for ball 1. You know, sometimes it just may be something that you can't really figure out there. Sometimes it just may be a mechanical issue you may not just know. As next pitch is in there for a strike. Great pitch.
Yeah, it was a great pitch there. And that's what even Luke has said before. I think it was the Kingwood Park game that he pitched in, that he had a rough outing, and he said coming back to pitch against the Nacogdoches Dragons, he just made some tweaks.
1-1, right down Main Street for a strike. Tidwell just watched it go right by him.
Yeah, he's kind of having to resort to just throwing it right down the middle and seeing if they'll swing at it because umpire's squeezing them a little bit, making them work for those strikes.
Swing, foul. That's going to go into the Little League field. Thankfully, though, it looks like no one's out there. Looks like Little League games are wrapping up here in Huntsville, Texas. Update down the hill, softball for Huntsville Lady Hornets taking the 10-2 victory over the Nacogdoches Lady Dragons. They're still undefeated in district play. 1-2. Swing, soft grounder up the middle, fielded by Langley. Tosses it to second, and he is out.
We got the out.
Or is he safe? No,
No,
he's
they got
out.
him out.
He's out. Score now runs 4-0 for Porter, but Luke finally has that first out. As head coach Justin Jennings is going back out there to talk.
He's going to have to pull him here. This is a second visit, unless he's arguing. He's saying he's not. It's not a mound visit. It's a question.
I wonder what he's talking about. I don't necessarily know what head coach Justin Jennings could be exactly arguing. Maybe interference on the runner. That's about all I can think.
Yeah, could be.
The runner at second is out, so there's no change. So Tidwell now reaches first on a fielder's choice.
Yeah, I guess getting in the way of our shortstop Langley, getting to the ball and getting it to second with a possible turning double play.
Yeah, well, let's see what Luke though can do now that he's got that first out. As first pitch to Fortuna is low for ball one.
Yeah, no matter what, you still got to buckle down here. Got to get these outs. You're going to have to score early coming in the bottom of the first.
1-0. In there for a strike.
Yeah, you kind of see Luke's body language that he's resigned. I'm just going to have to throw it down the middle. That's the only place he's going to get a strike called.
Runners at the corners. 1 out. Runner goes. Swing, ground ball. And it's going to be a foul ball, just barely. As Tidwell was off and running.
Yeah, good job by Gilbert waiting to see if he could end up on the left side of the third base bag, and then before he touches it. Yeah, you definitely want to get this out here in Fortuna.
Yeah, he is the 8-hole hitter. Pickoff for the first, and not in time. Wow. Tidwell was leaning.
Yeah, Luke has a really good move. I thought it got him, beat him to the bag.
There's only 2 umpires out here on the night. Next pickoff throw is not in time, not even close this time.
Yeah, he was sticking a little closer to that bag over there was Tidwell.
Tidwell leads off. He's going. Next pitch, and Nieto doesn't go on to throw down to second. It'll be a stolen base for Tidwell. It'll be ball 2 as well. Probably smart by Nieto because he probably doesn't want the runner in McDonald to go on to home.
No, but you have the infield creeping up, trying to cut that runner down at home.
Next pitch is outside, full count.
Yeah, it's always a tough call, whether or not to throw it down to second and give them an opportunity to score a run. It's wise to kind of hang on to it. You see an infield playing on the grass.
Yep, 3-2. Did he go? No, he didn't. He checked his swing. Bases loaded again.
Yeah, it's just he's having trouble finding the strike zone. In some ways, I would say that it squeezed him quite a bit. The umpire is.
This has been quite a long inning. It's been nearly 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes, as a matter of fact. As the 9-hole hitter for the Porter Spartans now checks in Austin Roper. Peyton Ellenberger will pinch run for Fortuna at first. Luke trying to potentially just get a ground ball here to any infielder as first pitch to Roper is high and away.
Yeah, again, your first and third are playing in on the grass. More than likely going to go out if there's a ground ball, get that force out at home.
1-0. In there for a strike.
Yeah, it really seems to be about the only strikes I see kind of called strikes are those that are just right over the meat of the plate.
Batten playing a little shallow, so is Cooper Molness at center field in there for a called strike. finding that strike zone to the 9-hole hitter in Roper. Next pitch, outside.
Looked like the previous one, but here's the thing, no matter what it looks, unless we can get a double play here, it looks like you're turning it back over to the top of the lineup. So you definitely want to try to get it out here. That way you're working with 2 outs, even though you have the top of the lineup. So even this out right here is big.
2-2 pitch to Roper. Swing popped up, but we'll go foul onto the roof of the concession stand.
If you're a Porter Spartan this year, this is exactly the kind of start you wanted, especially after dropping a late lead in the first district play game. So for them, they're feeling pretty good. For the Hornets, it's battle time.
2-2. Curveball just a bit too high. Possibly trying to get Roper to swing at a curveball to force a ground ball. It's now 3-2 now. Bases are loaded. It's 4-0. Porter still at the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Got Roper to swing past that fastball. That's out number 2.
Yeah, he was looking. If there was anywhere else, he probably wasn't going to swing, but noticing picking it up that was right down the middle, he had to give a swing at that one. Here you go, 2 outs. Got the top of the lineup back up for Porter.
Peyton Evans-Pickens now steps back in. He was the first run and base runner of the ball game. Walked his last time up against Luke. Pitch. Swing, liner. Cooper moving in, and he won't be able to get it. They'll get down for a hit. 1 run scores. Cooper trying to get the ball. Another run scores. Throw on the third is not in time. 6-0 now, Porter.
That was just a hard hit ball. Nothing Cooper could do about that one. Made a run in to play on it. Had to play it on the short hop and get it in. It was just a hard line shot by Evans-Pickens.
I'll send Zane Adams to the plate. Durham still out there. 6-0 Spartans. Obviously, the game's far from over. So the Hornets are just trying to look to just get out of this inning and just send their, as of late, hot offense to the plate. Runner goes, and Peyton Evans-Pickens throw down by Nieto. 1 hop. Throw to home is not in time as it skips away from Nieto. Evans-Pickens goes on to third. 7-0 Porter.
Yeah, that's the danger of throwing it down to second base. You always open it up for that possibility. Yeah, and these guys aren't going to let up. They remember what happened. They're going to put as many points, runs up on the board, knowing that Hornets have found a little bit of offense.
1-0 pitch is high to Zane Adams.
And, you're going to have these type of outings. You're going to have these type of games as a baseball player, kind of how you operate within the game and then also when the game's over. So a lot to learn still.
2-0 pitch is high again for ball 3.
I mean, as a Hornets fan, we would much rather see this on the bottom half of the first inning, kind of in our favor. But these guys, it's a lot to take in even at this moment.
3-0 pitch is high. Wild pitch. Peyton Evans-Pickens going on the home, and no one covers home. So it's now 8-0 Porter. Head coach Justin Jennings going out there for a 3rd time. Let's see if that does it for Luke. And he does give head coach Justin Jennings the ball. We'll have the new pitcher for the Hornets. All the information you need when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
New pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets, Colton Gilbert, the sophomore right-handed pitcher. Inheriting an 8-0 lead with a runner on first with 2 outs. Luke Durham's night is done. Line's not completed just yet, but he goes only a 2/3 of an inning, allowing so far 8 runs, responsible for the runner on first and Zane Adams, and Luke just didn't have it tonight.
No, he really didn't have it tonight. Yeah, 6 walks on that one, 1 strikeout, all 8 earned runs for him. He would definitely tell you, and all of us would tell you, that just was not a great outing. But, again, it's baseball. You're going to have those.
Oh, yeah.
You have to shake it off.
You most definitely am. Gilbert will now look to get the Hornets out of this inning. First pitch is a breaking pitch in there for a called strike to Blake Russell, who hit a single his last time up, an RBI single. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Curveball wailed at by Russell, 0-2. Nolan Hunt will now move on to second base. Collin Sanders will move on to third, as Colton Gilbert was at third to start this ball game, and Collin Sanders was at second. So the typical infield now out there for the Hornets. 0-2 pitch is just outside, maybe a bit too high for 1-2.
That's what we was doing, squeezing Luke earlier. There should have been a couple of those that were called ball strikes, so makes it tough on the pitcher.
1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate, and that will finally end the top of the first. Nearly 30-minute top of the first. Porter Spartans up 8-0 on 3 hits, left 1 runner on base, no errors committed by the Huntsville Hornets. We're going to step aside. When we come back, the Hornets offense look to try to chip away at this lead. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Starting pitcher for the Porter Spartans, number 21, Collin Carney. And if this is anything familiar for any of us, BJ, it most definitely is without question. He's the one that gave up that 1-0 lead against the Huntsville Hornets in the district opener.
Absolutely. And if you're the Hornets here, the focus isn't to get all 8 runs back. The focus here is just to make this inning not be 1-2-3. You want to extend this inning, get a couple of runs on the board, make sure that it's not a 3-up, 3-down, and extend this game for the Hornets. So just get some of them back. Chip away, like you were saying earlier.
Gage Doris, the sophomore designated hitter, will lead off for the Hornets. Just looking to get on base by any means. See what he can do here. First pitch is a fly ball to right field. Back on it is the right field Evans Pickens. It's over his head for a base hit. Doris will ease in on to second, and that is a leadoff double on the first pitch.
Yeah, and that's what you're wanting to see here, right? Just get it up over the right fielder's head, get on base. You don't try to extend it to getting to third, because right now all you need is base runners. Base runners is all you need, and so that you can get some more runs in. So good job by Gage getting on base. Hopefully can get around and get one run on the board.
Yeah, that's Peyton Evans-Pickens in right field. Couldn't make the play on it. Courtesy runner for the Hornets. Miles Howell will check on in. Coming up is Collin Sanders. Defensive alignments for the Spartans goes as is. Carney is pitching tonight. Fortuna is catching. At first base is Adams. At second base is Tidwell. Third base is occupied by Russell. At left field is McDonald. Center field is Josh Evans-Pickens, and at right field is Peyton Evans-Pickens. That's the defensive alignment tonight for the Porter Spartans to start this ball game. Collin Sanders, waiting on the first pitch, is in there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, it's one that looked like a low outside strike, giving it to him there.
Sanders waiting on the 0-1 from the U of H commit. Curveball. Just a bit high. Wow.
That's there. See, I got to call it both ways there. I thought that would have been a strike for Porter Spartans. But I guess at least he's consistent.
Carney, rather, thought about going, but checks on the runner with Howell at second, who is courtesy running currently for Gage Doris, who led off this bottom of the first with a double. Carney looks back at second at Howell. Time is called by the batter in Sanders. Sanders pitching a really good ball game the last time out for the Hornets, getting the win and a couple of RBI for his own against the Dayton Broncos.
Yeah, had a great base hit up the middle to score too to help his cause out there.
1-1. Fastball on the outside part of the plate.
All right, 1-2 count. Got to protect the plate. Do whatever you can to move that runner over. You'd like to, chasing 8 runs, get on the base too, but hey, you'll take anything at this moment to try to get one. You just want to try to get one run on the board.
Carney working from the stretch. 1-2 the Sanders. Swing and a miss. Curveball. It's dropped by Fortuna. Those on the first. It was almost low. Howell goes on to third. Smart base running there by the senior. It's one out, but the Hornets have a runner on third.
Now batting for the Hornets, the left fielder, number 1, Jackson Batten.
That'll send the left fielder tonight for the Hornets. Jackson Batten to the plate. Lefty going up against the righty and Carney with a runner on third in Howell. Good chance right here for the Hornets to get on the board.
Yeah, smart heads-up play, base running there to get in scoring position. Well, get in third, get closer.
First pitch is fouled. Must have hit Fortuna. A little collateral damage. You know, for the Hornets, this lead might be way too much to come back from, but, you know, for high school baseball, I mean, for baseball and all, no lead is ever safe as Carney goes on the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup that just died as soon as it hit home plate, 0-2.
Yeah, it's a lot to get, especially with a 7-inning ball game. You're not playing the full 9 innings like you would in a professional college level, but you know, getting one run here and there, just it can do something. It can spark something in your team. So that's what Jackson wants to try to get done, get that runner in.
0-2 low.
And that's the thing there is you're wanting to you don't want to help the pitcher out, right? You want to be sure if he's going to throw you something to hit, then you hit it. Don't help him out by chasing out of the strike zone because he's got an 8-run lead. He's going to have to try to make you chase.
Carney's 1-2 pitch to Batten. Swing,
There
ground ball.
That's going to get
past
it in.
the shortstop for a base hit. Howell easily cross home plate, and that is an RBI single for Batten as the Hornets get on the board.
And that's what you're wanting to see right there from your senior, stepping up, saying, hey, you know what, we may be down 8 runs, but I've got a runner on third. I got a chance to get an RBI for my team. Get us on the board, bottom of the first. You're striking back 1 run. That's striking back. So that can start something here for your team.
Yeah, that was Roper at short, trying to make a hustle diving play, but could not get to it. The ball may have gone under his glove, but it's a rule. It's going to be ruled as a hit all day. Cooper Molness now steps in. The first pitch to him is in there for a strike.
Yeah, you could see that ball. It's another one of those that kind of hit the grass, and it just kind of, he would expect it to bounce up, but it hit the grass and just died under his glove. So, but it was a good hard hit by Jackson.
Molness waiting on the pitch. Pick off to the first, not nearly in time.
Yeah, I would be surprised if Coach sends some here, especially I could see sending them with 2 outs, but with 1 out, you're going to try to keep the base runners on the bags.
Batten doesn't go. Swing, foul, going over us and the press box. Count now runs 0-2.
Especially with Coop up to bat, hitting the ball hard all season, just seems to find some of the outfielders out there. So I can see him laying down a double here and scoring Jackson. That would be another pick-me-up for the Hornets.
Pickoff throw, Batten back safely. Batten doesn't really have that much of a lead, but
no, but he's a threat to run.
Oh yeah. 0-2 pitch, swing, fly ball. Molness sending it to center field over the center fielder's head. That gets out for a base hit. Batten is rounding third. He's gonna go all the way home. Cooper will hold up at second. No throw to home plate, and it is now 8-2. Hornets starting to chip away at this lead. Wow, what a good swing on an 0-2 pitch by Molness.
And Collin, I think I called the double. I think I called it, made it, kind of brought it into existence. A double by Cooper brings in Jackson coming around all the way from first. This is what you want to see from your Hornets, striking back, showing that they can get some runs too.
Brian Parker Jr., the sophomore, will now step in.
Yeah, I like it when good things happen for Cooper Molness there. This kid grinds out there at the baseball field. He's been eat, sleep, breathing baseball for as long as I've known him.
Carney throws to Parker Jr. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, you can hear some of the Hornet faithful talking just a little bit because we weren't getting some of those with Durham.
Cooper on second. Parker Jr. in the batter's box, waiting on Carney. 0-1 pitch is low.
Yeah.
And away. That changeup got away.
You could see how it picks him up on the bench, and what even more if this sophomore could get him something here and get that runner at second into score.
Parker Jr. has done well at the 5 spot for the Hornets so far in district play, looking to continue here. 1-1 pitch is a ground ball to second. Tidwell fields it, throws it on to first, and that will be the second out. Throw on to third. Trying to get Cooper off of the plate too much. Not in time. 2 outs.
Yeah, that's what you want to see from Parker Jr. getting up there to bat. Just trying to make something happen, right? You don't want him striking out. He's sitting there talking to Noah, trying to challenge him just a little bit, maybe get him into some things to look for as the pitcher gets ready to pitch here with Carney. Still got an RBI out there, 2 hit. What was Coach saying? Need with 2 out hits. We need those 2 out base hits. This is one of those areas where 2 out base hit gets you 1 run closer to that lead, 6-run lead by the Spartans.
Noah Nieto waits on the pitch from Carney. Swing popped up. It's going to go foul. Don't know where the ball went. And this is a new lineup change here for the Hornets. Noah Nieto now moving up to the 6th spot in the order for the Hornets, and he has proved that he can hit as he's waiting on the 0-1 from Carney. Low and outside.
Absolutely. He's had some big doubles too, so you know, it's a big deal to get that 3rd run in. I mean, puts a 5-run lead after they scored 8, so you know it's in his head. He wants it.
1-1. Swing, high, chopper, grounder.
That's
and
trouble.
it's going to be fumbled by Roper. It's going to be an E6 as Nieto forces an error on putting the ball in play on the high chopper. Cooper goes on the home, and it's now a 5-run deficit.
But you said it, Collin, right in what you said. You put the ball into play, right? If he gets up there and strikes out, you don't get that run in. You get up there and try to make something happen, you have an opportunity to get that in. So you are spot on with that one that, hey, you just got to make something happen. And that's what this kid's been doing all season. He's just been making something happen.
Gage Lee will now come on to first to courtesy run for Noah Nieto. Nolan Hunt will now step in to hit. He didn't start this ball game in the lineup at all, but he's now back at second, and he's now in the lineup. Durham is not in the batting lineup as of now, so he technically is pinch hitting for Luke Durham. Or Colton. Colton Gilbert is in the 9-hole tonight. First pitch to Hunt is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, and here's the thing with Hunt. Even though he was not in this game in the beginning, he is one that has that experience from last year as a returner.
1-0. Swing high, fly ball to left field. It looks like it's going foul territory. The left fielder is moving in on it, and the ball is going to get dropped.
We'll take it.
Yeah, that was McDonald running all the way from his spot in left field, and he couldn't make the play on it. The third baseman for the Porter Spartans and Russell could not get to it either.
That was a towering foul ball right there. So that's going to – you got to kind of make your way to the fence or to the dugout and make your way back out because that ball is tailing away from you. So difficult ball to catch up to. Fortunate for us, Hunt gets another at-bat, another look.
Runner on first is Gage Lee. 1-1. Low. Good eye by Hunt.
Yeah, 2-1 here.
And for the Hornets, this is exactly the kind of inning you need right here.
Absolutely. You want to answer back. And so there's really not much pressure here on Hunt. Already got 3 in. Move the runner around would be just bonus.
2-1. Swing and a miss. High fastball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, 2-2 count. You're making this, like you said, this is what you like to see because you are making Kearney work here in this bottom of the first.
You send lead right here?
I'd send him.
2-2. High curveball that got away from Kearney. Hunt had to duck out of the way on that one. Full count now. Gage Lee will be on the run.
Yeah, that's a great thing. On the move now, any hit to the outfield, you're looking at 3, possibly scoring if it's in the gap.
Hunt waiting on the full count pitch from Kearney with 2 outs. Runner on first. 3-2. Swing, liner to center field. Back on to center field. Evans Pickens is going to get over his head.
Did he catch it?
Did he catch
He
that?
made the catch.
Oh, my goodness. What
Wow.
a catch.
That was a good catch.
Unbelievable.
Man, there was a couple that went over his head. He was playing back behind him on that one. Wow.
Wow, what a catch. And he may be a bit shaken up, but he seems to be all right as he's running out on his own power. Hornets, though, get 3 runs across the plate on 3 hits, leave 1 runner on. They now look to keep this Porter offense quiet in the second inning. When we come back in just a little bit, from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
8-3 now this ball game stands.
Yeah, should have been 8-4 if it weren't for
maybe 8-5.
Maybe even 8-5. You're right. If it weren't for a spectacular play by Evans Pickens out there in center field. Wow, that was going away from his body, diving. I don't know if you remember this, but Jim Edmonds for the Angels. That reminds me of a catch like that. Wow.
Jim Edmonds terrorized the Astros for many years for the Cardinals. Really underrated player for him.
You just look at that and go, man, the heck of a play, young man.
And the guy that made the play now steps in, Josh Evans Pickens. Colton Gilbert back out there as first pitch is high and inside for ball one.
I do feel bad for Nolan Hunt because, man, he squared that one up.
It was a good swing on it, and it looked like Evans Pickens was about to make the catch. I thought it was more of a liner, but he had to go back as the 1-0 pitch is low and away for ball two. But now, though, if you're the Hornets, hey, you got 3 runs in the bottom of the first, but now you just have to throw zeros out on the board. Your offense still looks good, but got to put those zeros up there.
Yeah.
Next pitch is a pop-up. Cooper Molness in on it, no, it is going to be dropped. Evans Pickens will now hustle on to second. It looks like Cooper didn't really have a good beat on the ball. And the middle infielders in Hunt and Langley ran into each other a little bit. So it'll be a single, or a double rather, for Josh Evans Pickens Jr.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to score that one. Did they score it a hit?
They did score that as a hit. So I think I'm gonna say double for Josh Evans Pickens on that. Because Cooper didn't know where the ball was. He lost it. And so Langley and Hunt were both forced to try to make a play on it. It's going to be a tough play. So send McDonald to the plate. No outs. Runner on second. Curveball is high.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for those two out there. It was a high fly ball. Just pop up just right in between the two. Not deep enough to get to Cooper.
Gilbert looking back at second. Foul straight back to the backstop.
Yeah, you would have liked to have seen a quick inning. Still could happen with the 1, 2, 3, but maybe get these next 3 batters here to kind of give some encouragement to your offense that they can get back out there and strike back. You definitely don't want to give up any more, though.
McDonald hit an RBI single his last time up. 1-1. Curveball just inside. 2-1.
Yeah, he had that soft liner over to left field, just over short and third. Last time up to bat.
2-1. Swing, fly ball to right field. Taylor is moving back on it, still moving back on it. Cooper's there, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Taylor throws it in really quickly. Evans Pickens not going to go. Nieto trying to get it. Gilbert able to stop it from going to the backstop. It's going to be a double by McDonald.
Yeah. That was a really good stop there by Gilbert to get there and back the throw up. Otherwise, we'd be looking at another run on the board.
Designated hitter number 18, Jose Medina.
Chance for more runs for the Spartans, again with runners at second and third with nobody out for Medina. Seems that first out has just been a big problem tonight so far for the Hornets. The infielders are now moving in on the grass. First pitch is a curveball in the other batter's box for a ball 1. Medina walked his last time up. Curveball, interfere for strike.
It was one of those delayed ones again. I was thinking you got to give him that one. That was a good pitch.
1-1. Swing, liner, that'll get down for a base hit. Batten fields it on one hop, trying to throw it on to home, and the throw is not going to be in time. Nieto grabs it. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Medina. 10-3 now for the Porter Spartans.
Yeah, let me tell you something. These guys are ready to come out here and play. They only scored one run against the Hornets last time. They are wanting to make sure they did not do that again.
Yeah, and they're more aggressive out there, BJ. They're not being so stiff at the plate. They're swinging, and they're being patient at the same time.
Yeah.
Swing popped up. Sanders having a look. Can he make a play on it? He can. First out for the top of the second inning.
Good play there by Collin. Sanders able to find it. Kind of caught it over the shoulder then that one too. Lost the hat, got over around there to get the out. Working for it. I like it.
Gilbert trying to keep it just the 2 runs to not completely erase that first inning from the Hornets. As long as you win every inning from here on out, BJ, you have a chance. Just got to keep it where it is right now.
Yeah, you really do. And I mean, you just put 3 up there on the board. So on the bottom of the first after getting 8 put on you at the top of the first.
Pitch inside. And if you can get the Carney and force Porter to go to another pitcher, they're not going to go with Adams because they want to save him for Friday night at home when they face when the Hornets and Spartans face each other again. Next pitch is high and away for ball 2.
Yeah, it's a great call there, Collin. They're going to want to save him for that night because that's going to be the rubber match for the series between Huntsville and Porter. So, it's a uphill climb, but, hey, you can climb it, and you can get to their pitcher and get their bullpen in there.
2-0 pitch is fouled straight over us, 2-1.
And if anything else, you're getting to some of their other pitchers so that you can see them. So if you have a good night on Friday night where you're going to get to see some of their bullpen guys again, you just want to get more looks.
2-1. Curveball high.
Yeah, they're not able to find those tonight. They're starting too high out of the zone. A lot of the calls that Gilbert's gotten and Durham have gotten throughout the year, they've started the ball at the top of the zone, and it's come down into the zone. That's starting way too high out of the zone.
Gilbert's 3-1 to Fortuna. Popped up. Nieto moving in on it. Sanders as well, calling everyone off. He makes the catch. It's 2 outs now.
Another good job by Collin getting there, getting to that ball, making sure to secure the outs, hustling all the way.
Austin Roper will now step in. Still a runner on first. Spartans able to get 2 across this inning, but again, Gilbert trying to not make that first inning to no avail, trying to just keep it at a 7-run deficit. First pitch is high for ball 1. Nearly dove back into the strike zone, but umpire not calling that tonight.
No, he's not giving in that one tonight. So that's where Nieto's got to understand what he's got to get his pitcher to pitch to get in the zone.
1-0 is high.
But I like the practice for a freshman catcher, too, getting to see some of these umpires, getting to get a feel for them, too. As much as you get a feel for the game, you're having to get a feel for your umpiring crew.
2-0. Hitch in there for a strike.
And you're going to see the tendency. So a lot of these umpires, when you're seeing them in different places, sometimes you have the same one calling games. You get to know their tendencies, and, again, you're trying to understand where they're wanting the ball for a strike and trying to play in and out of that zone.
2-1 is low and outside. Nieto able to scoop it up off the dirt. Count runs 3-1. No. On deck is Peyton Evans-Pickens, the leadoff hitter. Gilbert looking again to keep it just the 2 runs this inning with 2 outs. 3-1. Swing, foul ball, over the lights.
Yeah, he's just hanging in there is Pickens, or Roper. Sorry, this is Roper.
Full count pitch. Swing, ground ball to Sanders on the third. Throws it on the first in time for the 5-3 putout. And that does it for the Spartans. They were able to get 2 more runs across the plate. 10-3 now. Spartans up on the Hornets. Due up are the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Huntsville. We're step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the second. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game. When a runner rounds third heading for home, there's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Porter still have control in this ball game, but the Hornets able to keep it to just 2 runs after giving up an 8-run first inning. To keep it a 10-3 deficit, 7 runs may be a lot, but for the Hornets, they're determined after scoring 3 runs at the bottom of the first, as Austin Taylor will now step in for the Hornets, the 8-hole hitter. Gilbert's due up after him, and the lineup turns over for Gage Doris.
Yeah, top of the second there was the Collin Sanders show. Got all 3 outs, 2 of them foul pop-ups caught in foul territory, and the last one a nice play over to first base. So Collin's probably feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, and I just checked my phone at the time. This first 2 innings are taken over an hour as first pitch is foul straight back to the netting.
Yeah, that 8-run top of the first did take a while to get through. But you added to it a 3-run bottom of the first, so
it's going to take even longer.
Take even longer. I don't mind taking a little bit longer if we can get 3 more of those runs back.
0-1. Low. And Taylor has been someone that hasn't exactly been getting it done at the plate as of late. He has been, though, lately been scraping together a couple hits, resulting in RBI. 1-1 is high and away. But Taylor, he wasn't on varsity last year. He was on JV, but first year in varsity. He's still a sophomore. He's still got plenty of time to figure it out. His 2-1 pitch is in there for a called strike. Yeah, and that's baseball.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to go on runs where you're the hottest hitter on the planet, and then you're the worst hitter on the planet. 2-2 pitch is low and outside. Good hold up by Taylor, 3-2.
Yeah, that was a good good look, good take on that one.
Taylor looking to get on base. 3-2 pitch, swing, ground ball on the right side, fielded by the second baseman. Throw on the first is just in time. Taylor nearly beat that throw by half a step, and that's first out.
Yeah, he did. I love the hustle getting down the first baseline because you never know if a bobble happens there. He's on the bag. He's there safe. So second baseman made a good play coming up with it clean, getting the ball over there quickly to the first baseman over there for the Spartans, Evans Pickens.
Yeah, that was Tibble making a play out there. Had to hurry. It was a slow, high chopping ball. 9-hole hitter now. Colton Gilbert will step in. First pitch from Kearney is low. And the goal right now is to get either 8-9 hitters up to the batter's box to try to turn that lineup over.
Yeah, it is. Just trying to get some positive momentum on the base paths, let your top of the lineup have an opportunity.
2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Gilbert's still ahead of the count now. See if he can get something going here. 2-1. Swing, fly ball into foul territory. Evans Pickens can't get in on it. Foul ball. Count evens up to 2-2.
Yeah, it's a lot of ground to cover. You have a right-handed hitter batting, so your right fielder's shaded over to the left center, closer to center than they are right field foul line. So that was going to be a long run to try to make up there. Now he's moved over a little bit more towards the foul line.
But he leaves that right center field gap wide open. 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3. Full count now on deck is Gage Doris.
Yeah, Gage had a really
Excuse
good
me, that's Miles Howell actually
That was Miles Howell.
on deck for the Hornets. 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That's out number 2.
I wonder if Doris is experiencing some pain or something, because man, he had a nice hit in the top of the bottom of the first to start things off.
For the Hornets, number 5,
Let's
Miles
hope he's all right. So Miles Howell will now step in as the designated hitter. Howell having some speed. Could possibly just try to get into the gap. Get a triple. First pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, that lay down a bunt down the third base line. Try to bunt your way on for a base hit. Third baseman playing even with the bag.
Next pitch is swung on and miss.
Yeah, now you got to protect the plate mode. 0-2 count. Probably not going to get anything to hit there. He's going to see if he can get you chasing.
0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. And that'll do it for the Hornets as Kearney goes 1, 2, and 3 against the Huntsville Hornets. Step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have the third inning. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here in Huntsville, Texas, Porter Spartans back up to the plate to begin the third inning. Peyton Evans Pickens will now step in. The leadoff hitter as the 1, 2, and 3 hitters are due up. Adams is on deck. Russell is in the hole. First pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, walked once, had a really hard line drive up the middle to center field to Cooper.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Welled at that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's a good pitch there by Gilbert. Being ahead in the count 0-1 now, ahead in the count 0-2. Still looking to put zeros up there on the board.
Gilbert goes outside.
You still got 5 at-bats left to get something, make something happen here. So and the Hornets, you want to keep them right where they are and try to strike again.
Gilbert goes on the 1-2 pitch. It's
a good pitch.
Called strike 3
Wow.
on the inside corner.
Did not see that one. His umpires got me guessing.
Yeah, Peyton Evans Pickens thought that was a ball on the inside part of the plate.
I thought it was a ball on the inside part of the plate.
As the first pitch is in there for a ball. Don't know if that was high or inside. It looked good.
If I were pitching, I may just kind of shrug my shoulders.
1-0 pitch from Gilbert. Swing, hard liner. It's going to be a foul ball. Home run on that one.
Goodness sakes, he turned on it
that
early,
that was Zane Adams. From what I heard, Adams tops out 94 on the mound as a lefty.
We will be seeing that on Friday.
Might be getting picked in the draft this year. 1-1, curveball high. Not over yet for the Hornets. But they still got a daunting 7-run deficit they have to currently get back at. 2-1 pitch is fouled.
Hanging in there with it. And, important Spartans, they have the same idea, mentality, too. They want to keep getting further into our bullpen because they may see some of them on Friday night. Hopefully Collin will keep them at bay on Friday.
2-2. Swing, fly ball. Sanders trying to get in on it, and he won't be able to get there as it goes over the fence anyway. Sanders having a busy night out there. Wasn't even at third to begin of the night.
That kid will play anywhere, though. You just tell him where to play. He's good to go. I do like him on Friday, though. I like him in the matchup against Adams on that Friday night.
2-2. Fastball runs outside for ball 3. Full count now for Zane Adams. On deck is Russell. How many pitches did Durham throw?
Durham ended up throwing. Let's see there. He had 54 pitches total for his 2/3 of an inning.
3-2 pitch. Swing is popped up. It will go foul. Heads up.
Yeah, Durham only went.
He should then be able to pitch on Friday.
Yeah.
So Sanders and Durham might be going with if I'm head coach Justin Jennings, I'd go for some sort of 1-2 action on Friday night.
Yeah, especially because he wasn't feeling it tonight. He was feeling it in Porter when they played there, so may want to knock some rust off there. And
3-2 pitch is low for ball 4. 3 straight walks now and 3 straight plate appearances for Zane Adams.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a good call. But having only gone 54 pitches, being able to come back in when we play them there on Friday, hey, he may be hungry and for getting them back and have that curveball and breaking ball falling off the table and get some big outs.
Game still far from over as Russell steps in. 1 for 2 tonight, hit an RBI single. First pitch. Inside for ball 1?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Russell waiting on the 1-0 pitch from Gilbert with the runner on first in Adams. Pitch goes, swing, foul on the curveball. Good pitch.
That was a good pitch. Got him a little bit off balance on that one. Kept the barrel of the bat off of it. He was able to foul it off, but nothing more than that.
Ground ball here could potentially end the inning. One. Outside.
And you really want to keep this game here. Of course, you want to attack back and get some more. You don't want to go into Friday being run ruled, so that's something you want to keep off of the board there.
Yeah, it's 8 runs after 5. Pitch, 10 runs after 5, rather. That's popped up. Brian Parker Jr. giving it a look. It'll go out.
Yeah, I think it's 15 after 3, 10 after 5, or something like that. But, making it respectable, coming all the way back, that'd be a great story. I would love that story for a Hornet comeback, especially after trailing 10-3, top of the third here. But anything just to just kind of get back up off the mat.
2-2 pitch, swing, ground ball. That goes on the right side for a base hit. Taylor fields it. Goes in on the hunt at second. Runners now on first and second with one out, rather, for Josh Evans-Pickens.
Yeah, just a seam ground ball, right? Put it in the right field, right side part of the field. Second base was not going to be able to get over and make a play on it, but Taylor still did a good job getting the ball, getting it back into the infield to keep the runner there at second.
Nieto out there to talk to Gilbert. Mound visit is over with. While we have the pause in the action before this at-bat, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Affordable Plumbing, family-owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties, and Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care, and unmatched customer service. Again, as Josh Evans-Pickens now steps in, he's 1 for 1 on the night. Walked back in the first inning with the bases loaded. Hit a double in his last plate appearance. That one's not in there for ball one.
Yeah, this umpire's really squeezing these guys. Both sides. He's squeezing them on both sides, on both the Spartans and the Hornets.
1-0. Curveball high. And Durham wasn't locating his pitches badly. I mean, he likes to live on the edge, and he just and maybe the umpire squeezing the strike zone a bit may have be affecting the pitching tonight for the Hornets.
Yeah, certainly did top of the first inning.
2-0 pitch is low for ball 3. 3-0 now. McDonald is on deck for Porter.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it's got to be almost just right down the middle. He's called a couple of outliers here on the outside, but mainly it's got to be right down the middle.
3-0 pitch. Not in the strike zone for ball 4. Bases are loaded. BJ, I'm looking at you over there. Do you agree with the call?
No. I don't know where he's supposed to throw it.
I mean, I guess you just have to throw it down the middle, it seems like. McDonald now steps in with the bases loaded with 1 out.
And again, I'll say it for both sides. There's been some strikes that should have been called for the Spartans. So
that pitch in there for a strike on the upper outside corner, 0-1.
Just makes it difficult in pitcher. I mean, advantage there is definitely to the batter, of course, but
0-1. Swing, ground ball, that'll get into right field for a base hit. Adams scores. Rounding third is the runner, and that'll be 12-3 lead for the Porter Spartans. It was Eden Alanis that pinch ran early on in this inning, who scored. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for McDonald.
Yeah, he just hit it right there in between second and first. Nothing that the infield can do about that. Just able to get there, get through the infield, get out to right field, score 1 run. 2 runs, sorry.
12-3 now. Medina now, the designated hitter tonight for the Spartans, now steps in. Infielders playing in on the grass. Pitch is low. Did he go? No check down.
Yeah, that's the hard part of having just 2 umpires. You've got nobody over there at first to appeal to. Left to the home plate umpire's discretion.
1-0. Low.
Yeah, infield drawn in, infield just trying to keep the lead right here at 12-3.
2-0 pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, 2-1 2-1 count here. Good hitters count here.
2-1, swing foul. Nine-run ball game currently. Porter put up 8 runs in the first, 2 in the second, and they've put up 2 so far in this third inning. Gilbert, though, has the opportunity to get the second out right here. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate on the upper corner as well. 2 outs.
Second baseman number 1, James Tidwell.
Yeah, you take whatever you can get right there, right? Get that called strike.
Yeah, that pitch was a little outside, more outside than the previous pitches, but we'll take it. First pitch from Gilbert outside for ball 1.
Yeah, almost every one of these counts has gone 2-2, 3-2. Gone deep into almost every at bat, which has definitely lengthened this game.
1-0. Fastball gets away from Gilbert. Count goes 2-0.
Yeah, I got Gilbert at 55 pitches right now.
Yeah, I think he's just going to be out there to just try to pitch as much as he can. Hornet, and the only pitcher so far in district play for the Hornets, as this 2-0 pitch comes in, swinging a liner, it'll go foul, 2-1. So far, the Hornets have only used 3 pitchers in district play. Luke Durham, Colton Gilbert, and Collin Sanders. Jennings might be, head coach Justin Jennings might be forced to go to another pitcher.
Yeah, someone may get their first look at it tonight.
2-1 pitch is low and inside. Nieto able to keep it right in front of him for ball 3. Porter's now looking like the team that finished 11-3 last year in district. 3-1. Swing, foul ball, full count.
Yeah, I would imagine their coach had to talk to him of, hey, we're not going to just look at the pitches, go past, and not swing at them. They've definitely had a mentality of, they got some early runners on, but they're we got 0 errors up there on the Hornets, so they've definitely earned what they've gotten.
3-2 pitch, swing, fly ball to right field. Taylor moving back on it, and that ball is going to want to hop the wall. 2 runs will score as Tidwell will hold up at second. That's a 2 RBI double. 14-3 now.
Yeah, he turned and he just turned on that one, sent that one to the right field wall. Taylor, the moment it was hit, he was turning and running towards the wall. That was just a good hit there by Tidwell, by Tidwell.
The catcher number 23, Victor Fortuna.
Victor Fortuna will now step in. Runner at second, 2 outs. Gilbert looking to get out of this one. Swing, high, chopper, it will go foul.
Yeah, it would surprise me a little bit to see Gilbert come back out here for another inning, especially with this type of lead, unless they're just not wanting to throw anyone else out there.
0-1, high. Nieto can't find the ball, and the runner, Tidwell, will move on to third. Looking around the district, only got 1 score for y'all. Kingwood Park is currently up 3-0 against the Dayton Broncos. So at this rate, don't know what's going on with the Lufkin-Knack game as that next pitch is high. Don't really have a score for Lufkin versus Knack, but as far as we know for now, at this rate, Porter and Kingwood Park would be tied for first place in the district. 2-1. Swing, high, pop up. It will go foul.
Yeah, and that's, again, not the way you would have wanted to draw up a Tuesday night here at Kate Bar Ross. The good thing is you get to see these guys again on Friday, and you can take it right back.
2-2. Low. Full count.
Yeah, just Spartans have come out here to play tonight, getting the hits when needed, taking advantage of those situations, bases loaded, and not letting those runners go to waste.
3-2, pitch, swing, ground ball. Sanders fields it on a couple of hops, throws it on the first in time for the third and final out. Porter Spartans able to get 4 runs across the plate on a couple of hits, leave 1 runner on base. No errors committed by the Hornets. We're bottom of the third inning, now going to get underway in just a few moments. You're watching Huntsville Hornet Baseball here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here at Kate Bar Ross Field on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. 2, 3, and 4 hitters are due up for the Huntsville Hornets. Currently down 14-3. Hornets are just looking for a big inning at this point.
Yeah, they are trying to see if you can get some more to Carney here, Collin Carney. He's been pitching a really good game. They had the 3 runs in the bottom of the first. So you know you can get to this guy. You've done it before in the win at Porter. You did it here in the bottom of the first. Try to get some more here in the bottom of the third. Just try to gain a little bit of momentum, a little bit of, hey, we can do this. It may not be tonight, but we can do this when needed. So just looking to get some more scores, get some more runs across the home plate.
Colin Sanders will now lead off this bottom of the third. That has taken nearly an hour and a half to get to. Carney now goes on the first pitch, swing, Squibbler down the right side. Carney fields it. He'll step it on the bag himself for the 1U put out.
Yeah, good play there by Carney. Took it off of the grass and just made the play on his own. Didn't need to worry about the transfer over to first base, able to get the out on his own. But, you know, Collin getting up there, putting the ball in play. Now see if Jackson can do the same thing.
Batten will step in now. Hit a single, an RBI single rather, back in the first inning.
Yeah, he's got the 3rd best batting average on the team, leading the way there for the seniors.
First pitch is inside. And you know, one thing, BJ, if the Hornets can try to be maybe a bit patient, as 1-0 pitch is high and away for ball 2, can try to be patient and maybe just try to be a bit selective. I mean, this lead is a lot. Is a lot to try to overcome, but if you can wait on your pitch and try to drive something, as 2-0 pitch from Carney is swung on, grounded foul down the third baseline. And you know, I've seen crazy things in baseball, in the diamond sports in general, especially in softball. I mean,
yeah,
all it takes is one thing to happen, and then a snowball effect
absolutely
just happens. And
it takes one thing to happen. you're also playing, you're also playing for the next time. I mean, there's things you're learning within the game for the next game.
2-1. Way outside for ball 3. 3-1 count now for Batten. On deck is the cleanup spot hitter tonight for the Hornets and Cooper Molness.
So there's really never a wasted opportunity, especially when you see a team multiple times in a season.
3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Fastball blown right by Batten.
So no doubt there will be some things that Coach talks about this week at the conclusion of this game to get them ready for Fridays.
Full count pitch is swung on and foul back.
I guarantee you these guys are going to keep fighting. Even though you're chasing 11, these guys are not going to just roll over.
3-2. Outside for ball 4. Batten will now head on the first on the walk with 1 out. I thought the umpire was I thought he was going to call that one, but didn't.
I was flipping a coin there. Flipping a coin and seeing what came up, and it came up a walk.
Molness now steps in, hit a absolute missile for a RBI double. First pitch to Cooper, grounded, fair ball down the third base line. Batten will head on to third. Cooper is hustling for 2. Batten slides in safely. No throw on the second, and that is a double for the second straight at bat for the senior.
I like that. Cooper, again, these guys are not going to just go away, roll over and go away. Cooper gets up there, first pitch he sees, sends it down the third base line. Number 33 getting a good AB there against this U of H commit.
4th hit on the night for the Hornets. Brian Parker Jr. now steps in. Last time out, grounding out to second on a slow roller. He now has runners in scoring position with 1 out. First pitch is low for ball 1.
Yeah, and again, you're just working in here because there's a good chance, depending on how many pitches you see from him here, that he could come in to try to close out Friday night's game. So more pitches you can see from him, the more opportunity you get to read his pitches.
1-0 pitch is wailed and missed. Changeup, 1-1.
Yeah, I had him guessing on that one. He may have thought he was going to come inside with that one, committed to swing before the ball even gotten there. A little bit off it there for Parker.
1-1. Inside for ball 2.
That's more the pitch that he probably thought he was going to get the previous pitch.
Feels like a tense moment. Just every time it's just borderline. It's just like, what's he going to do?
I've got my coin ready. Just flipping it.
2-1 pitch is swung on. That's a fly ball to right field. Giving it on is to Evans Pickens. Batten's going to tag up. He's going to race on to home. Evans Pickens' throw is not nearly time.
Yeah.
Cooper now moves on to third. Sack fly RBI for the sophomore and Brian Parker Jr. And Cooper moves on to second. 10-run ball game.
Yeah, good job by Brian Parker Jr. just getting the bat on the ball, getting that ball, lifting it out to right field, giving Jackson a chance with the speed on third base. You kind of knew he was going to get a chance to score on that one. Cooper moving also over from second to third, 2 outs. You got a RBI waiting for you out there on third base for Nieto.
Freshman catcher steps in now with a chance to get another run across. Swing, ground ball, past the infield. Shortstop can't field it as it bounced off of third baseman in Russell. And that is going to be an infield RBI single for Nieto.
Yeah, good job by the freshman there. Again, earlier, what did he do? He made something happen, right? Put the ball in play. Same thing there. Put the ball in play, make something happen. That's what you want to see from your young kid. He's excited heading over there to the bench as he gets a courtesy runner.
Oh, man.
Like to see these kids have fun over there.
Courtesy runner Van Brady now comes in for Nieto, the catcher.
This is what you like to see right here against Kearney. You're scratching back. You got 3 in the bottom of the first. You're getting 2 right here so far in the bottom of the third. These guys aren't untouchable, and that's what they're showing their teammates is, hey, we don't have that 8-run first inning. We're in this game.
Pitch. Curveball is high for ball 1. Hunt hit an absolute liner to center field, but Josh Evans-Pickens just making a Jim Edmonds-like unbelievable play in center field. 1-0, swing and a miss. 1-1, fastball. May have been a bit more anger on that one.
That's one of the best plays I've seen so far this year.
Yeah, that was just unbelievable.
Cooper throwing out the guy at home last week, but that play right there, going away from your body, going just over the shoulder, over the head, diving catch.
1-0 pitch, liner down the
down.
left field line,
That's
and it's going
down.
to get down for a fair ball.
There we go. Send him.
Van Brady is moving on third. Head coach Justin Jennings is going to hold him up there. Hunt gets a double.
I feel good about that for Hunt. Man, he hit a rope the last time up. He did it again right there. Sent it to the left field corner, able to move the runners over. Now with 2 outs, you got a little bit going here for Taylor. Maybe he can get 2 runs on the board and really get that bench even more up and off than they already are.
Van Brady now on third. Hunt is at second after the double. That'll send Austin Taylor to the plate. Pitch. Low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, get these 2 runs in here. You're chasing 7 with 4 innings left, 4 at-bats left.
1-0 pitch comes in there for a strike on the fastball. Count evens up. Taylor, his last time out, worked a full count. He grounded out to second. 1-1 pitch. Low, nearly got away from Fortuna. Van Brady holds at third. Count runs 2-1.
Yeah, good stop there by Fortuna, keeping those runners right there at second and third. I would imagine with 2 outs, Coach would have probably been sending him on that one to try to sneak another run out of this inning.
Carney throws the 2-1. Swing popped up. Taylor is now going to go on the first, caught by the second baseman, and that will do it for the Hornets at the bottom of the third. They were able, though, to get 2 runs across the plate to put it down the deficit to 9 runs. We now head on to the 4th inning. Hornets looking to keep it where it is. New pitcher coming up. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here at Cape Bar Ross Field, new pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets and making his first appearance of district play will be number 18, the senior right-handed pitcher, Gage Lee.
Yeah, let's see what Gage can do. Most likely having some butterflies in the stomach as he comes in against this Porter offense, but, you know,
If he keeps that a 9-run lead and the offense started to find its footing again, just let's see what he can do here. First pitch, swing, liner over the head of Brian Parker Jr., and it's going to roll all the way down the first baseline. Taylor gets it. Tidwell will hold up at second. That's a leadoff double on the first pitch.
Yeah, it's just a good swing there by Tidwell, putting it into right, or Roper. I think it was Roper. Roper putting it into right field. Taylor making a good play, getting over there, get the ball back in.
Lineup turns over once again for Porter. Peyton Evans-Pickens now up.
Right now, these Spartans just keep coming at you.
They're just not afraid to swing tonight. First pitch is low and outside.
No, they're not, and they're spraying it all around the ball field here, right field, left field, and center field. They're putting it through the holes, soft contact, hard contact. They're just getting a hold of it.
Yeah, you see Hunt playing nearly behind second base. Shows bunt, gets it down. Gagely fields it, throws it on to first in time for the first out.
Good play there by Parker Jr.
Yeah. Roper moves on to third.
First baseman, number 20, Zane Adams.
Good play there by Gage. Pitcher coming in, fielding a bunt, throwing over to first. At times you think it's routine unless you haven't been in there in gameplay and doing it a lot. So being able to come up with it, little throw was a little towards the home plate side, but Parker made a good catch.
First pitch to Zane Adams is in there for a called strike. You know, something kind of interesting about Lee's delivery. It's compact, but it also kind of comes from a kind of a high three-quarters a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, next pitch rather is in there for ball one.
Yeah, he's able to hide it just a little bit too, and you're looking at the arm action. You don't really see it coming until he's got the wind up kind of behind his shoulders and the ball's kind of hidden.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball blown right by Adams.
This is some good, live baseball action that you're getting for another pitcher. Going into what you're hoping is a deep postseason run, you got to have some extra arms in there. So you got to give him some action.
1-2 pitch called, strike three. Fastball right down Main Street, maybe at the knees. 2 outs.
That's good for that young man right there. It's good for Gage, smiling out there on the mound. Got a strikeout, looking around. Again, game within a game, learning within the big game, and for Gage to get out there and get a strikeout, get 2 outs here, and maybe get a third out, get out of this inning.
Well, Blake Russell stands between Gage Lee and that. First pitch to Russell, swing and a miss.
Yeah, and this is, the first started off with a double down the line, and now you've got 2 outs with a runner on third. Be something to get out of this inning for him.
Next pitch is inside for ball one. Count runs to 1-1. Runner on third for Porter. Still 14-5, a 9-run deficit. Gage Lee out there, 1-1. Swing, that'll go foul. 1-2 count now.
There we go, ahead in the count. You're seeing, you're coming back around here. You're seeing their top 3 batters. You've got 2 outs on the top, their number 1 and their number 2. Now going after number 3 here.
1-2 pitch from Lee. Swing, liner. Hunt fields it on the hop, drops it, has to hurry, throws on the first in time.
Good dig.
Good dig by Brian Parker Jr. And for the first time tonight, the Spartans put no runs up in an inning. 14-5, 9-run deficit. Hornets looking to continue the offense that they found in that third inning. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, we're halfway home here, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Gage Lee able to put a 0 on the board, and he'll lead off this bottom of the 4th inning for the Hornets. 9-1 and 2 hitters due up.
Yeah, great spot here for Gage coming off of closing out that inning. Now getting to lead off here.
Batting for the Hornets, number 18, Gage Lee.
I mean, he's making his first. Tonight is all about some first for him. Making his first appearance overall in district play as he waits on the first pitch from Kearney way outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I just can't say enough for him getting that experience of, getting a double to lead off the inning, going to the top of the lineup, and then getting the next 3 batters out. It's such a great experience for Gage.
1-0 pitch is inside for ball 2.
That's something that you can build on, and that's going to help you for games in the future.
2-0. Swing, foul. Gage Lee, the senior, waits on the 2-1 from Kearney. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, 2-2 here. Got to protect the plate for Gage. It would be a perfect night for him if he could just get one through the infield here and get on base.
See what we can do here. Swing, golf shot will go foul.
Yeah, just protecting the plate. Outside pitch.
Not leaving that one up to chance.
You're not leaving it as a chance because it's a flip of the coin. So kind of put the bat out there, flip it out over there in foul territory. Let's see another pitch.
Kearney goes on the 2-2 to Lee. Swing, barely able to foul that off.
Yeah, had him mixed up there a little bit with the swing.
Lee was smiling a little bit. It looks like he's having a good time out there. 2-2. Low, nearly hit him for ball 3, full count.
Hey, that's a good at bat so far, bringing it back to a full count.
Miles Howell waits on deck for the Hornets. 3-2. Low and outside for ball 4. And Gage Lee gets on base, and the bench is going a little crazy over there.
I like it. You're chasing 9 runs, and you're still getting excited for your pitcher.
Hey, Coach Heidebrecht just giving him the props on
like
that one. And pinch running for the Hornets is going to be Nathan Schweitzer.
I mean, look at them. They're all the boys are all up standing on the wall there, wanting to see some more things happen here.
Miles Howell now steps in. Kearney goes. Pitch in there on the outside part of the plate for a strike.
Yeah, I would like to know what happened with Doris over here.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. I do remember him starting to run a bit gingerly as he was heading on to second.
Yeah.
0-1. Swing, ground ball, nearly hit Coach Jennings. Foul.
Yeah, they're all giving him a little hard time there.
Like, come on, Coach, you got to feel that.
You got to wear it, Coach. You got to wear it.
As the ball boy goes out there getting the ball. While we have the pause in the action, let's thank some of our sponsors. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. And Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. As 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed by Howell. 1 out.
Yeah, Howell just tried to catch up to that high fastball. Could not find it on that one. Swing and a miss.
Number 2, Collin Sanders.
But you got Colin Sanders coming up here to bat with a runner on first.
He is 0 for 2 tonight. Fortuna out there to talk to Kearney. Visit is over. And Sanders is 0 for 2 tonight, so he is due. It feels like he's due. Had a good night against Dayton, going 1 for 3 with a couple of RBI. Runner on first is Schweitzer. Colin Sanders steps in against Kearney. First pitch outside for ball 1. Center fielder and Evans Pickens shaded more to his right. 1-0. Outside again for ball 2. Looks like Carney's just missing outside on a consistent basis as this game has gone on. That's a good thing, because if you're the Hornets, you want to try to put up some more base runners on him.
Absolutely. He's at 72 right now, by my count. 72 pitches.
Pickoff throw the first was not in time. Schweitzer able to get back. Not a base running threat, but got to gauge lead out there. You don't want your pitcher out there. 2-0. Swing, liner in the right field. It'll get down for a base hit. Schweitzer will hold up at second. And Collin Sanders gets on base for the first time tonight with the 7th hit of the night.
Way to go, Collin Sanders, stepping in there in the count, driving that to right field, putting it in front of the right fielder, moving the runner around. Got two base runners on. Jackson coming up. A senior looking to make something happen, put 2 more runs on the board here would be nice. I'd take 3 for one shot over the right field fence.
Yeah, batting to end batting practice. He actually did hit one over the left field wall. I was sitting there. I couldn't see I didn't find the ball. So yeah, it can be interesting here. First pitch to Batten is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, man. What about it? You talk about hitting a 3-run homer here. I guarantee you those guys on the wall will be over the wall, meeting him there at home plate.
1-0 pitch from Carney. Swing, foul.
I like it. He's seeing the ball, and he's been seeing the ball pretty well coming out of Carney's hand. So, if you foul a ball off like that where it goes straight back to the netting, you're on. It's just that you missed. Yeah. He gets one of those inside pitches, man. I could see him driving it.
1-1 with 1 out, with runners on first and second. Carney goes. Shows bunt, gets it down, but it will roll foul.
Good thinking.
Hey, try to catch the infield on their heels, and it nearly worked out. I mean, it was the right speed too, and with Batten's speed, it would have been a tough play.
Well, you're chasing 9 runs. You got a left-handed batter. He puts a bunt down. You're pulling the third baseman off the bag, so you're going to get a runner over third. Good chance you have bases loaded, 1 out. That's a great call to try to get in there.
1-2 though now for Batten. Swing and a miss. Changeup blown right by Batten for out number 2. Cooper Molness now steps in.
Yeah, it's the only thing. Went after him on those outside pitches, and Jackson just couldn't lay off.
Yeah, you see Coach Justin Jennings talking to Batten out there. Trying to just give him some encouragement. Didn't saw something out there, but Cooper Molness now steps in. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Has runners at first and second with 2 outs as that pitch is outside.
Yeah, good spot here for Cooper, 2 outs. Any contact, your runners are going to be going, so.
Carney goes. Low.
Yep. And I could see them trying to pitch around Cooper because Cooper's getting 2 for 2 right now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see him maybe pitching around him and getting to Brian Parker Jr. and just not giving him anything in the meat and fat part of the plate.
They hit a double down the left field line. 2-0. Foul.
He wanted that one.
Seems to like that high pitch.
Guarantee you'd like to have that one back.
Cooper waiting on the 2-1 pitch from Carney with runners on first and second. Swing,
Get
high
through.
chopper up the middle. Get
go.
past for a base hit. Schweitzer's hustling around third. He will go on the home standing up as a RBI single for Cooper Molness as the deficit goes to 8.
Great job by Cooper, just staying right there on the ball. Not trying to do too much, but just getting that runner in. Great at bat there by Cooper Molness. 3 for 3 night. still got runners on first and second. Brian Parker could cause a little bit more damage here, right?
Yeah, mate. And you got Noah Nieto coming up.
Oh, if he gets on somehow, Noah gets up there and does something,
This place might go insane a little bit.
The legend will just grow.
But still got to focus on right here. Brian Parker Jr. up. Swing,
Oh,
ground ball
that's
up
up the
the
middle.
middle, and it's going to be stepped on the bag. It looked like it was hit hard and might have hit the mound that slowed it down, and that'll do it for the Hornets. They're able to get one run across the plate to bring the deficit down to 8 runs. Top of the 5th inning, going to get underway here in Huntsville, Texas. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is Huntsville Hornet Baseball.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Top of the 5th inning. About to get going here at Kate Bar Ross Field, Huntsville, Texas. Yeah, it's just been a long game. BJ,
Yeah.
we've had it all so far this season. Comebacks, run rule, rain, and now a long game.
It is
Gotta
a
love
long
it.
game. Only two half innings up there with zeros on the board. Both offenses are trying to score. Man, if it weren't for that 8-run top of the first, this would be a tied ball game. If they'd have gotten zeros out of there now, yeah, I know there's if and ands and buts and stuff, but
Gage Lee's first pitch of the inning is outside to Josh Evans Pickens, the cleanup hitter.
But no matter what happens, the outcome of this game is I like the fight. I like the fight back. I like the still trying to get outs and trying to get runs in.
1-0 pitch was high.
I like the last inning by Gage that he was able to get a leadoff double, but then to hold the 1-2-3 batters for Porter at bay and to get those outs and finally put a 0 up on the board for the Spartans.
2-0. Called strike. And at this rate, it's going to set up quite a big Friday night game under the lights.
Yeah, right now it's set up to be that way, especially when you most likely have Collin Sanders versus their stud, Adams.
2-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Gage Lee able to work back from a 2-0 count to even it up.
Yeah, with the possibility of being able to run Collin and Luke out there to pitch, I would be surprised if Carney would have anything left in his pitch counts.
2-2 pitch was high and away. What is Carney
I
currently
believe he's at 80. Should be pretty close to 80. Let's see. 82.
82. Something to keep an eye on. 3-2. Swing on the hands and foul. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, if head coach Wayne Ralph of Porter really does want to try to just keep Carney out there as long as possible, but if the pitch count runs too high, he might have to go for someone in the bullpen.
Yeah, especially because this game looks like it's going to go all 7.
Low and outside for ball 4. Josh Evans Pickens gets on base for the 4th straight at-bat.
Left fielder number 7, Nate McDonald.
Yeah, depending on what happens here, you're still going into a 7th inning. You give up more than 3 runs here, then it could be 2 runs, 2-3 runs here, and then nothing in the bottom of the 5th for the Hornets. But
first pitch is outside, and it's 8-run ball game. Hornets are not in threat of getting run ruled at the moment. 1-0 pitch low. And if you're the Hornets, I mean, as of now, I mean, you've thrown Durham out there, you've thrown Gilbert out there, and you're now throwing Gage Lee out there. And it's good for Gage to get some reps because because what got the Hornets last year in playoffs was the arm fatigue. 2-0 pitch way outside, and he had to able to save it from going to the backstop. And if you got guys, and you got guys like Durham, Lee, Gilbert, and Sanders, and I'm pretty sure they may have one more guy they can throw out there.
they're going to have to throw probably somebody else out there today because I don't think they're going to be throwing Sanders. Going to save his for tomorrow, for Friday.
Throw a pitch in there for a strike.
So either having a position player that is kind of an emergency, well, you might get some action on the mound tonight.
I mean, Cooper can throw it up there. I mean,
Cooper can throw it up
You
there.
want to keep him, though, as your outfielder. Your center fielder calls time.
Oh, absolutely. He's your by far and away your best outfield option, playing that center field, taking command out there. Yeah, you're playing with fire to pull him out from that center field.
Runner goes, 3-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Throw down to second, not in time as the ball gets away from Langley. Full count now with no outs. Good throw there by Nieto. Able to, and that's where you kind of want to get your throw at a little low, so that way either the shortstop or the second baseman can field it and just let the ball travel, and then try to get the runner, who is obviously going to be sliding in. So you want to try to get it low.
Yeah, that was a good throw. Just kind of got away from the Langley there.
McDonald waiting on the full count pitch from Lee. Inside, it sounded like it hit him as well. So it'll be hit by pitch. I was about to say ball 4, but runners now from first and second with 1 out. Or no outs, rather.
Number 18, Jose Medina.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a glancing blow, but he's feeling it over there, McDonald is.
They'll send Ortega, Medina, Jose out there. First pitch swing and a miss.
There we go. Get back on track there with the swing and a miss. Got a little chatter from first base side.
Low and outside. And I mean, Friday nights it's gonna be one heck of a ball game.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. What's the weather look like for?
1-1, outside again around that same spot. Let's see what the weather is like. Lee goes on the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Count runs even now.
Let's see.
What do you got there, meteorology man?
No, I'm gonna have to be a rain guy.
I mean, the last time I did check, there is a chance of rain potentially
Friday,
especially on the later nights. So that's gonna be interesting. Golf shot, line fouled.
Yeah, it says a possible stray shower or thunderstorm. 10 to 20 mile an hour wind, so it could be a windy night.
I mean, hey, if last Tuesday a week ago taught us anything, don't ever think you know what's ever going to happen next when it comes to Texas weather. Pitch is outside, full count. I still can't believe we got through that broadcast sometimes.
I'm surprised your equipment made it through it. It was pretty wet. Water dripping into different areas of electronic soundboard.
Yeah, it's not going to happen next year though with the new new field and press
beautiful.
box. 3-2 pitch, fly ball to left field. Bannon moving back on it. He's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch. Runner tags up. Throw on to third.
Get the tag
in
down.
there.
Got him.
Does he get him? Yes, he does. What a throw from left field by Jackson Batten. That is a double play and a big one.
Man, Jackson getting the ball. That was a deep fly ball to left field. We had some speed there. And at number 22, Evans Pickens, Jackson made a great throw. And Collin Sanders with a great tag, getting that tag down to get that double play.
Smart by Holden Langley at shortstop to let that ball go by him. First pitch from Lee is in there for a strike to Tidwell.
Yeah, just heads-up play all the way around.
And things now are interesting because you had runners at first and second rather, with nobody out, as that next pitch is high and away for ball one. Man, I'm trying not to hope too. I'm not trying to hope too much, BJ, but man, I would love something. Runner goes, swing, popped up. Hunt's moving back. Is he going to make the play? No, he's going to let it drop. McDonald's rounding third. Throw from Taylor. Nieto gets it and gets the runner.
It duped him into it.
I mean, you'll take that as the ball drops for a single. McDonald wasn't really going all the way, but he had to go after he stopped, and Taylor making a good throw on the home plate. So that'll do it for the Spartans. They get no runs on a couple of hits. One runner left on base. We're now going to step aside. Bottom of the fifth now coming your way. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and in Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Carney still out there for the Spartans. The Spartans made a change out there in right field. Can't exactly tell who that is, as Carlos Zimmerman making an appearance for us tonight. Yeah, you didn't go under the camera.
The Z-Man stepping in to help out. He's everywhere. He was over there at the softball girls, coming over here to the guys.
Yeah, Huntsville Lady Hornets softball getting the 10-2 victory over the Nacogdoches Dragons. Noah Nieto now will lead off this bottom of the 5th inning. Huntsville down by 8 runs. Carney back out there on 82 pitch count.
I tell you, man, it's a game of inches, right? So we could have had that shot that was to center field, could have added some more runs in for the Hornets. Brian Parker Jr., a couple of inches over, could have put some more runs on the board.
First pitch is outside for ball 1.
So the top of the first is glaring, I know, with 8 runs, but, man, there's been some good moments in this game for the Hornets.
1-0 pitch is high. I mean, the Hornets still got 9 more outs to work with. And as the 2-0 pitch comes from Carney in there for a called strike. And I like to always quote Earl Weaver, Hall of Fame coach, won the World Series with the Baltimore Orioles. Your most valuable thing in baseball is those 27 outs, as that's up a middle for a base hit. Nieto thinking about stretching it to 2, but holds up.
Look at that young man go.
In this case, obviously, for high school, it's 21, but as Nolan Hunt will now step in, Van Brady will go out there to courtesy run for Nieto. 2 for 3 on the night. And you just gotta know, like, hey, there's no clock to this game. You got outs to work with. In this case, for high school, it's 21. You got 9 more outs to work with, and it's going to be interesting, like, how the Hornets played this game from here on out.
And you're making Carney work, man. This is a commit, a D1 commit that you're making him work out there.
Curveball high to Hunt for ball 1.
I mean, that's just the thing. You're coming out and, yeah, I would have called that one a strike.
That's why I hesitated there, folks.
He's even calling it.
1-0 pitch is foul.
I mean, it's one thing to come out here and just get blown out. It's another thing to come out here, if you take the L, but you fight and you scratch and you claw and you make some plays to make things happen. I mean, there's been some defensive plays that happen, throw out at the plate, throw out at third base. So
count even at 1-1, high.
I mean, it's still a game of inches. Hunt hits that just a little bit harder over a diving Evans Pickens in center field. That's 3 runs that are coming in there. You had Brian Parker Jr. that if it had just been over just a little bit to the right, he'd have had some runs in. A couple, runs that were scored top of the first. You had to, ball over a couple inches there.
2-1 pitch, high fly ball. Shallow left field. Left fielder
That's
moving
trouble.
in on it, and he'll make the catch as he looked like he had some trouble. But it's 1 out. Austin Taylor is now coming up for the Hornets.
I tell you what, Nolan Hunt has made some loud outs today.
Oh, yeah.
That ball, he just got undered. If he'd have squared that one up, I have a feeling that would have been headed towards the scoreboard.
Hornets haven't hit a home run on district play so far. Taylor now steps in, looking to get on base here. Pitch is low and outside.
Yeah, still got 1 out, runner on first. Still an opportunity to get some of these runners in, even with the bottom of the lineup here. Get some momentum for sure.
Time is called by the batter. That was just before Carney gone into the wind up, so it's all right. I mean, we saw it a couple of times last time out against Dayton where the umpire did call time, did grant time in the middle of delivery, so 1-0 in there for a called strike.
Yeah.
Van Brady is on first. His time is called. Van Brady is on first after Nieto hit a single up the middle. 1-1. In there for a called strike.
It will be interesting to see what Coach Jennings does, if he's going to stay with Gage coming out and the Gage Lee and the got someone else batting there.
It's Colton Gilbert on deck right now for the Hornets. Pickoff for the first, not in time. One out for Taylor. Swing, high chopper the first. Adams fields it, but he decides not to go to second. Steps on the bag for the out. So it'll be 2 outs.
Yeah, almost ate him up there right there at first. I was
Yeah.
hoping kind of a little bounce kick off into the foul territory, but he was able to stick with it.
If he was a second late on that decision, Taylor might have been safe. Colton Gilbert will now step in.
Good. Got Schweitzer on deck. Hopefully we can get to him batting in this inning.
Gilbert awaits on the pitch from Kearney with 2 outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss.
Good swing there. Got a 95 pitch count there for Kearney.
Kearney looks back. 0-1. Called strike. I'm looking at that right center field gap. It's pretty wide open.
Yeah, put it right in there with the advertisements.
0-2. Outside. Everyone thought it was a strike.
Again, it's a toss-up at this point in time. They're keeping me guessing. I need the little box on the TV to help me out on some of those. The strike zone box.
Pitch comes from Kearney. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate, and the Hornets get no runs across the plate after 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no errors committed by the Porter Spartans. We now head to the top of the 6th inning. Coming up next here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. New pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets will be number 1 coming in from left field, Jackson Batten.
Yeah, and your numbers on Gage Lee coming in for 2 innings pitched. He faced 8 batters, had a total pitch of 33 total pitches. 2 hits against him, 0 runs, 0 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit batter. They left 2 men on base against him. So really good outing for Gage, coming in, getting some innings and relief for a Hornet team that and it's going to need it as this season continues on. So proud of that kid getting out there and showing some fight for his Hornets.
Yes, indeed. Again, that was the first appearance for Gage Lee. Believe he walked as well.
Yeah, walked, got to get on the bag a little bit. Team was excited for him. I like seeing that. Cheering for their guys.
So overall, great first appearance for district play for Gage Lee. Hopefully we see more of him.
Yeah, just
because as the district goes down, you're going to have to start using some other arms in your bullpen.
Yeah, you got to, especially when you get to playoff season too.
Oh, way line! Wow, that was wow.
That was an angry swing there.
That was Fortuna up there,
smiling into his dugout.
I think the dugout may have said something he didn't like over there. Everyone's all right though. Fortunately, didn't hit anybody. Hit the netting. Next pitch is high and in. It will even up the count at 1-1. Wow, that was a screamer.
Oh, yeah, you just duck and cover on that one. If you're on deck, you got a helmet on, you're feeling safe, but everybody else.
Time is called by the batter. Batten making his first pitching appearance of the district season. 1-1. Low and outside. And for head coach Justin Jennings, it's good to see in a kind of game like this, just to see what you have out there, what you have in your guys. Like, okay, I could use this guy if this gets out of hand, or maybe in this situation I could use him. 2-1 pitch is low and outside. Ball gets away from Nieto for ball 3. And, you know, sometimes a game like this is good, like, because, you know, I like to quote the good Aerosmith lyric from Dream On. You got to lose in order to know how to win.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jackson did pitch for us last year. He's one of those that suffered some arm fatigue, so coming on and just hearing relief, good for him. Oh, goodness, that was a strike.
Pitch is outside, according to the home plate umpire, for ball 4.
Flip a coin, guys.
We got a coin.
Know. Flip a coin to call if it's striker ball.
We got a dollar coin. Maybe some good luck behind it. Austin Roper will now step in for Porter. Batten working with the runner on first. Swing, popped up. Parker Jr. gives it a look, but it goes foul.
Yeah, the Hornet faithful still around here, making sure the umpire knows a little bit about. May want to reconsider some of those.
And I'm sure you've had to deal with
down by 8.
Deal with this sort of these sort of umpires that as the 0-1 pitch chopped foul towards the dugout. And what's it like working with an umpire that the zone may be inconsistent?
You just got to keep at it. You got to try to find a spot where you find it where he is striking. You're just kind of to his liking, right? And trying to keep finding that spot, going back there to the well of that spot. And just hope maybe you'll get a couple of calls on the other side of things.
0-2 pitch is popped up. Hunt's under it. He'll make the catch for out number 1.
But I would say I would be more upset if it were one side to the other. But he's made and missed strike and ball calls for both sides tonight. So he's an equal opportunity.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to throw hard as Peyton Evans Pickens steps back in tonight for the Spartans, rather. I mean, I love velocity, no doubt. I love it. I love to know how fast a pitcher throws, as that's outside for ball 1. But if you can't locate, what's the point?
Yeah, you got to be able to hit your spots, and you know, especially in high school baseball, you're hitting your spots. You got movement. You got it up and down zone. You're changing.
Ooh.
That's close.
Pickoff throw, the first by Batten was nearly not in time, but
you're changing the eye level. You know, you're going high, low, changing the eye level, keeping them off balance. So there's a lot to go into it. Than just velo.
1-0. In it for strike.
There we go. And just knowing some of these kids too, you just want good things to happen for them and to have a good night. You know, out either if they're out pitching or if they're behind the plate or batting and out in the field, you just want to see good things happen for them.
1-1. Swing, foul.
Yeah, battling here. 1-2 count with 1 out. Jackson, I like it. That was out of the zone, caused him to go chasing for it, did Evans Pickens.
Jackson also showcases a curveball. Saw it in his warm-up pitches. See, I wonder if you might want to try to snap one right here. Try to get Evans Pickens to swing at it.
Yeah, anything soft contact would be great. Just kind of out of the zone there.
There was the curveball, but it was low and outside. Not close enough for Evans Pickens to have a go at it.
Yeah, may try to challenge him inside here, kind of getting him leaning over the plate on those past couple and maybe try to bust him up inside.
2-2. Curveball just inside. Great location, but wow. Ball 3, full count. Zane Adams on deck.
Yeah, this has been the theme of the night, getting to these 3-2 counts. It seems like we've been in more 3-2 counts on both sides of the ball here.
Just outside again for ball 4.
Yeah, you can see Jackson kind of responding to that. His body language is just kind of going, I don't know where you want it thrown.
First baseman number 20, Zane Adams.
I mean, Nieto presented it quite well.
Yeah, he framed it. Great framing of it.
I don't think he's really cleaned the home plate, if I'm going to be honest with you.
It may be part of the problem.
I mean, you have that brush for a reason.
I've never seen the second base runner have the hidden ball trick, but he had a ball in his back pocket there. Probably got it on a foul ball from earlier.
Peyton Ellenberger will pinch run for Fortuna. Runners on first and second now for Zane Adams. First pitch in there for a called strike.
There you go, getting ahead of the count there.
Ground ball could end the inning right here. Low.
You have the fans kind of urging it on for a called strike there.
Batting sets, working from the stretch. 1-1. Swing, popped up, fly ball in the left center field. Gilbert, who moved in the left field in place of Batten, makes the catch. 2 outs.
Good job by the incoming left fielder there, putting that position, having to field, to get under a towering fly ball there. Able to get under it, secure it, and get it back in the field of play.
New hitter for the Porter Spartans. He was actually the one that went in right field now that we found out. It's Christopher Gonzalez, the sophomore infielder, also pitches. Batten working with runners on first and second with 2 outs. First pitch in there for a strike.
That was a good pitch there, attacking that zone early.
I think he really reared back on that one. That was probably his fastest pitch of the night.
Yeah, he wasn't messing around on that one. He's trying to get ahead of the count early.
0-1 in there for a called strike. He's found it right there. Gonzalez kind of just shaking his head a little bit.
Yeah, man, I'm with him, man. If I were up there at bat, I would make someone pitch me maybe even 2 strikes where I swung.
0-2 gets away from Nieto. Batten goes on the home to cover it. All runners move a base on the wild pitch.
Yeah, really hard for Nieto to bounce in front of him to kind of block it or shield it, kind of bounce too far in front of him, be able to do that. Noah would tell you that it's his to block, but that's a tough one to come up with.
Yeah. 1-2, swing, foul.
Yeah, Jackson's battling up there.
He does not want to give up more runs. He wants to keep that deficit at 8. One, 2. Outside, count evens up. So you got 2s all over the place. 2 on with 2 outs. 2-2 count. Batten goes. Swing and a miss. Got Gonzalez to swing right by the fastball, and that'll do it for the Porter Spartans as they go 3 straight innings without a run. Hornets now go into the bottom of the 6th inning looking to possibly get some more runs across the plate to make that deficit even smaller. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Regan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here at Cape R. Ross Field, wind blowing in, new pitcher for the Porter Spartans will be number 2, moving in from shortstop Austin Roper. While we started the pause in the action, folks, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered, and Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. As BJ definitely did not just walk in front of the camera, so new pitcher out there, BJ, it's Austin Roper.
All right, see Schweitzer get a bat here.
Gonzalez moves on the shortstop. Carney's night is done after giving up 6 runs. First pitch to Schweitzer, blown right by him for strike 1 as he swung at it. Fortuna just missed that pitch entirely. Believe this is Schweitzer's first district plate appearance.
He got one in at Porter.
That's right. 0-1 in there for a strike. He did get one in for Porter. I do remember that. See, it feels like a long time ago at this point. 0-2 count now for Schweitzer. Roper throws low into the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, way to watch on that one. Previous one before that looked a little bit outside.
2.5 hour mark, passes here. 1-2. Low. Good eye. Count evens up.
That's such a good kid right here. Love this kid at bat. Again, love to see good things happen to him. Get a little base hit here.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and that's first out of the bottom of the 6th. Collin Sanders will now step in to face Roper. 2v2, literally, as they both wear number 2.
Collin Sanders.
Sanders looking to get on base right here for Jackson Batten. First pitch popped up in foul territory. Adams moving back on it. It's actually not in foul territory. It's in fair. No, it does go foul. Wow, just barely. Sanders was halfway to second when that ball dropped.
He hit that one a good ways up there. Both the second baseman, Tidwell and Adams, looking up for it. Fell in between them in foul territory.
Sanders now steps back in. Working an 0-1 count against a new pitcher in Roper. Swing, foul. Almost got on that hanger on that one. That pitch was definitely hung. That was a curveball. Let's see if Sanders can work back in this 0-2 count. With Batten waiting on deck.
Yeah, Batten would like to have an opportunity here to get another at bat, hopefully with Collin on. Get 3 or 4 here, he can make things interesting going into the 7th.
Roper goes, swing and a miss, curveball, thrown masterfully over the plate. 2 outs.
Now batting for the Hornets, number 1, Jackson Batten.
I'll send Jackson Batten to the plate. Time is called. Fortuna goes out there. While we have another pause in the action, like some more of our wonderful sponsors. Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care and unmatched customer service, and Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. I think Batten might be thinking about just trying to send the one over the wall.
It might as well. Just sell out for it.
First pitch from Roper. Low. And we talked about 2-out power, so did Coach Jennings. I believe a majority of the runs the Hornets have scored have been with 2 outs tonight. As the next pitch comes in, swing and a miss.
Yeah, they seem to kind of get up for those moments and make sure to try to make something happen with those 2-out runs.
0-2. Low for ball 1. Don't forget, folks, our next broadcast is going to be this Friday when we go out to Porter. 6:45 p.m. As pregame, 7 p.m. first pitch. Collin, and BJ right beside me are going to be out there for that, I believe.
Yes, you can't make the drive down there. We will make the drive down there for you and have it broadcast on the KSAM YouTube page.
And we do encourage everybody to go out there and support your Hornets, of course. But, hey, like BJ said, if you can't make it, tune in right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. 1-2 pitch is high and away.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for a rebound here. This game has been zeros on the board for the Hornets. Would have made it Friday very interesting, but Friday questionable if they're going to be able to show up. But fighting back, I think these guys are going to be ready for Friday.
Well, that was a full count walk for Jackson Batten. The scoreboard and the umpire just had different counts, and I thought it was 2-2. But it is a walk for Jackson Batten. So we'll send Cooper Molness out there to the plate. Let's see what Cooper could do here.
Yeah, 3 for 3 for the day. Wouldn't mind going 4 for 4.
High and away for ball 1.
He's been seeing the ball really well tonight, getting base hits up the middle, down the third baseline, doing what he can as a senior for his team against these Porter Spartans.
1-0. Swing.
Just off the hands.
Yeah, pitch goes foul.
Leaning a little bit over the plate, can make sure he can get that outside pitch. That one ran in on him. Got it off the hands.
Batten on first. Molness at the plate against Roper. 1-1. Swing, another foul ball.
Seen it. Putting the bat on it. Now he's ready. Coach encouraging him on. Try to get this one through the infield.
1-2. Swing, liner. Third baseman can't catch it. Throw on the first is in time. That is out number 3. The Hornets get no runs on no hits, leave 1 runner on base. No errors committed by the Porter Spartans. We now head to the final inning of the night as we go to the top of the 7th. Jackson Batten going back out there for the Hornets. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Back here in Huntsville, Texas at Kate Bar Ross Field, Porter Spartans up on the Hornets 14-6. New pitcher out there for the Huntsville Hornets. It's going to be the sophomore, the right-handed pitcher. Started at first base tonight, Brian Parker Jr.
Yeah, Brian Parker coming in. kind of surprising us a little bit there. Wonder if Jackson's going to come back out another one, but Parker coming in. But we got the numbers for you here on Jackson. Jackson coming in, 1 inning pitch, 5 batters faced, total 23 pitches. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout for Jackson. So another good outing for a relief pitcher. Another good chance to get another guy in there to see what you got in some of these relievers coming in for your Hornet ball club. So Brian Parker Jr. want to keep it close, right? Want to keep them from getting any runs on the board to try to give you some chance to getting into the bottom of the 7th with chasing only 8. Want to keep it right there. So let's see what Brian Parker can do.
Jackson Batten goes back into left field. Colton Gilbert will go on the first base.
Gilbert's the man of many positions tonight.
Man,
he's kind of been everywhere on the field tonight. Utility.
He's been in the outfield. He's been in left field, third base, pitching, and now he's at first base.
Super utility player.
Parker Jr.'s first pitch is outside for ball 1 to Josh Evans Pickens.
Now Parker gets to play the guessing game of where to place the ball to get a strike. That one was way outside, but we'll see how some of these other ones go.
1-0. High. I think Parker Jr. is just trying to take it easy. I don't think I don't think he has made a mound appearance this whole season. I don't think. Could be wrong. Wait, this is definitely his first one in district. Next pitch.
There we go.
In there for a strike. Is Brian Parker Jr. the tallest player out there for the Hornets?
It could be. It's either him or Luke Durham.
Or Gage Lee.
Or Cooper. Cooper's got some height to him now.
2-1 pitches outside. And I wish I could have had another growth spurt in high school.
Yeah, me too. My son got all of it in our
really?
Our side of things.
How tall is your son?
He's 6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
You do have to remind him though that you're still dad.
Absolutely.
3-1 pitch from Parker Jr. in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate.
Yes, he played football for the Hornets for freshman, sophomore year, and experienced too many concussions, and so needed to step out of that. Played basketball with them a little bit, but went into the workforce as a senior year, working at Chick-fil-A, loving it.
3-2 pitch is just outside for ball 4. Josh Evans Pickens now moves on to first. Hey, I'm just saying, you get Parker Jr. to work a clean inning. Could be an option down the line if you need him.
Absolutely. You just want to keep getting some of these guys' experience at different places, getting them at bats, trying to get them in these, especially against a team like Porter, being able to say, gotten hit, gotten an RBI. Those are things you keep wanting to work on.
I just realized that my phone has not been charging this entire time. Swing and a miss. Parker Jr. able to get the next hitter in Dustin Atkinson swinging. Dustin Atkinson, the brother of Colton Atkinson of the Sam Houston Bearcats. 0-1. High and outside. Bearcats to get a win on tonight.
All right.
BJ.
Are they still undefeated in WAC play?
They faced Houston, actually.
Okay, so it wasn't a WAC opponent.
Yeah, so it was game 1 of the Don Sanders Cup.
9-3.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a good win out there. It was crawfish night.
Oh, that's right. That was crawfish night. I knew the roads were being blocked off.
1-1 pitch is in the dirt. Nieto able to get it, scooping it on up.
Man, 9-3 against Houston. That's a nice little run there.
They did take the series against number 25 team Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm. Did they sweep them?
No,
Did we drop one?
They lost the first game.
Okay.
14-4.
I knew we were undefeated in the WAC heading into that. I believe.
Yeah, we were. And by the way, folks, for the next KSAM broadcast on Friday, again, you'll have Huntsville Lady Hornets softball and Huntsville baseball. But don't forget to join Carlos Zimmerman on 101.7 KSAM for the Saturday and Sunday games for the Bearcats. Swinging ground ball, base hit, past Sanders. Batten fields it. Runners on first and second now with no outs.
Yeah, just a hard hit there. Nothing you can do about that. Put a good bat on the ball. Did Atkinson. Drove it through there. Still got no outs on the board. Want to try to get these next couple of outs here. And Medina, Tidwell, well, maybe a different batter besides Medina.
Yeah, we'll see who it is. It's going to be on number 20. I'm sure that was a 5. Yeah, it's going to be Samuel Garms coming in.
Number 25, Samuel Garms.
Folks, if you want to come back out here or get your first look at this Huntsville Hornet baseball team, be sure you go on to the hornetnation.org to buy tickets and learn more about Huntsville High School sports and more. Be sure to visit the website, hornetnation.org, again, for details.
Yeah, we've had the luxury of having 3 home games here in a row and going to Porter and
in their first strike.
Definitely be back to Kate Bar Ross. You want to see some of these last games. These are the last games that we will be playing in high school here at Kate Bar Ross because we will have a new location next year snuggled in the Piney Woods next to the high school.
0-1 pitch, skied in the air. Cooper Molness backing in on it. He gets under it. He'll make the catch. Runner thought about tagging up in Evans Pickens, but he decides not to. I guess he saw the video of Molness throwing out the runner at the plate against Dayton.
If he hasn't, they might want to because, the scouting report's going to be on Cooper's. Don't run on him.
Another pinch hitter coming in for the Porter Spartans. It's going to be number 24, Colton Collier.
Number 24.
It's one out now for Brian Parker Jr., making his first pitching appearance of district play.
Yeah, it's good. Get that out. Get the next 2. Keep it within somewhat of striking distance. 8 runs. There's an 8-run on the spot on the board right there. It belongs to the Porter Spartans, so no reason why I couldn't 8-run spot happen for the Hornets.
Pitch is outside. You know, I was going down batting practice, and some of the players thought they were called the Trojans. And I was like, guys, it's not the Trojans. Y'all faced them before.
It's Spartans.
They do get a bit mixed up, I guess.
They got a lot of school stuff going on.
1-0.
I think they have benchmark testing this week, so they're kind of thinking about their testing.
They were flexing their test scores. Apparently, Luke made a 92 on the physics test.
Nice.
I wasn't much of a physics guy anyway. I may or may not have gotten a bit jealous. Time is called, but Batten came up and he's like, "Well, I made a better grade than him on the final, so."
Yes.
I was like, that's all that matters, I guess, at the end.
Competitive on and off the field.
1-1. Swing popped up, but it will go foul. Heads up. No one on the field, though.
Pitcher on the other field would have got that one. No, you like it. I like them competing against their grades and for school. That's a good thing for them to carry that same competitive attitude on getting a better grade.
I mean, they're good. They're really good kids. They really are tight. The team is tight together. Next pitch from Brian Parker Jr. Curveball in there, called strike 3. Oh, that was a slow hook, but he got him on the outside part of the plate.
He froze him, didn't he?
Yeah.
Looked like his knees buckled just a little bit on that one. Good pitch there.
We gotta clip that. Send that to Pitching Ninja.
That was good. You're right. It did. It was a slow one though. Kind of almost rolled up there.
Another pinch hitter for the Porter Spartans. It's going to be number 15, Nolan Sober, the sophomore.
That's a good thing for both of these ball clubs, being able to bring some guys in that may not gotten some playing time or at bats and getting them in here.
Pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, if you're from Porter joining us on our broadcast, welcome. Glad that you're able to check this out, and your team has definitely showed up tonight.
0-1. Just outside.
But I will tell you, the umpire has been pretty consistently keeping us guessing for both sides tonight.
Consistently inconsistent, or inconsistently consistent.
Either one.
1-1 pitch. Swing high. Chopper. Sanders is going to have to make a play and hurry. Those on the first in time. Brian Parker Jr., after giving up 2 straight base runners to begin this inning, goes 1, 2, and 3 after that. And we head to the final half inning of the night. 14-6, Porter Spartans still up. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here at KFR Ross Field, bottom of the 7th inning, about to get underway. Chad Webb tuning in from Center Point, Texas, saying sting 'em Hornets. Thank you, Chad Webb, for tuning in on tonight. Brian Parker Jr. will now step in to lead off this bottom of the 7th inning.
Brian Parker Jr.
Chance to get some hits here.
Yeah.
Bottom of the 7th.
Noah Nieto is due up as well in the on deck. Well, there is an on deck circle over there. Okay. First pitch from Roper to Brian Parker Jr. is in there for a strike to begin this bottom of the 7th inning.
So
Game has gone on nearly for 3 hours. This is by far the longest high school game I've called.
Got some Hornet faithful still here cheering on their guys with the noisemakers.
0-1. High and away. Fortuna trying to frame that back down, but
Umpire's settling in, man. He wants to make sure he gets every part of this game in.
1-1 pitch grounded down the right side. Second baseman making a good play. Turns,
That's
throws.
a good play by the second
in
baseman.
time. That's Dustin Atkinson making a good play out there at second. 1 away.
Yeah, way to catch up to the ball, spin, turn around, find the first baseman, get the ball over there to beat Brian Parker Jr. Good play there by the second baseman.
Nieto will now come on in. He's 2 for 3 on the night. You know, for a catcher, he's pretty fast as well.
Yeah, he's got some wheels on him. He's just a good athlete all the way around.
Swing and a miss. Trying to send that straight to Porter, probably. 0-1.
Yeah, he got everything out of that swing. That's just his mentality, man. It's just an attack.
Low in the dirt.
Yeah, Roper seeing that aggressive swing, trying to get him to chase out of the zone there. Probably got to be a little closer than that.
Don't forget, folks, to stick around for the post-game show right after the conclusion of this ball game. And again, be sure you tune in on Friday night, 6:45 p.m. pre-game, 7 p.m. first pitch. At this point, it's going to be the rubber match of the season series against the Hornets and the Spartans. Low and away. BJ, I think it's going to be it's going to be one heck of a ball game. I don't think there's any other way.
It is. I wonder if we'll have all the scouts there again.
They're going to leave once he's
out.
Yeah. Pitch.
Ooh,
inside. Nieto kind of like, okay, I'll take it. Van Brady is on deck for the Hornets.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. Well, the Hornets picked up their first win in district play.
Inside and low for ball 4. Nieto reaches base safely for the third straight time, rather. He has reached base technically on all plate appearances, but he reached on error his last time up.
He's got a really good night so far tonight.
He's really been proving to head coach Justin Jennings to really put him in line, because that first in district play he wasn't hitting, he was just catching. First pitch to Van Brady is low and outside for ball 1.
Yeah, he's secured the spot for the rest of the year to not only be the behind the plate captain on the field there behind the plate, but to be able to bat too.
Pitch is high.
Moving up each week. Seems though each week he's moving up with 1 or 2 spots in the batting order.
Two-0 pitch is low in the dirt. Good block by Fortuna. And depending on, hopefully Gage Doris is okay. Haven't seen him since that leadoff double he hit to begin the bottom of the first inning. But when healthy, as this 3-0 pitch is coming from Roper, high for ball 4. Runners are now on first and second with 1 out. But if you look at it, you have Doris leading off, Sanders batting second, Batten batting third, Cooper Molness batting fourth, Brian Parker Jr. batting fifth, and Nieto batting sixth. That top 6 is really good.
Yeah, they can be good. And they, they've shown themselves to be up there big at bats and be able to, pound the ball through the infield and get those runners home and take advantage of the opportunities that are given to them. 6 runs in a ball game even tonight. That's not a bad night. Now, you've just given up 14, which you want to work on that top of the first inning there. But other than that, you got 4 straight zeros on the board that you put at Porter.
First pitch from Roper is inside to Austin Taylor for ball 1.
Durham would be the first one to tell you that he's got to get out there and make his pitches. And there's all kinds of things that work into that. But, a team that keeps fighting, that's the team I want on the field.
Roper finally throws down a strike. Got Austin versus Austin out there.
I don't want my guys giving up, and I haven't sensed that at all tonight. That they're battling.
Swing.
That's trouble.
Liner to right center field. I'll get down in the gap for a base hit. Nieto's racing around third. Jennings is sending Van Brady. Still going. The throw is way high. Goes to the backstop. Roper able to get it. 2 runs. It's now 14-8 Hornets. Off of a 2 RBI double into the right center field gap for Austin Taylor.
I like to see that. Bottom of the 7th here. Runners on the bases. Taylor steps up and hits a shot to the gap. You knew it was trouble the moment it got there. Scored 2 on that one. And you're inching back closer. Gonna make it interesting as you keep fighting. Let's go.
Colton Gilbert will now step in as the 9-hole hitter. Pitch from Roper. Swing up the middle. Nearly hit, and the ball is misplayed. I think it was caught, actually, by the second baseman. Wow. Nearly got doubled up, Taylor did. So that's 2 outs. Wow. Put a really good swing on it.
Yeah, he really did. It's just one of those that just got to the second baseman's glove. Almost made a double play to end the game there, but Schweitzer gets up here to get another AB.
I think he's just looking to get on base here. First pitch, swing, chopper on the third, feels it, throws on the first in time, and that is the ball game. Porter Spartans even up the season series against the Huntsville Hornets as they take tonight's ball game 14-8. Don't go away, folks. We still have the post-game show coming up next. Coming your way here on a Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. Be back in just a few moments.
Remember that sports
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They're a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. They offer a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Hornets Baseball post-game wrap-up. With stats and analysis of tonight's game, let's return to the field with Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael, and head coach Justin Jennings.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Porter Spartans taking the victory on the night, 14-8, and BJ, just a tough night overall.
Yeah, it really was. And it's that first inning. It's that top of the first that got you right there. Giving up 8 runs, and their chase. Porter chases our number 1 starter, Luke Durham, out of the ball game in the top of the first there. And you're chasing 8 runs. It seems like a big mountain to climb, but give it to these guys. They didn't stop fighting. Got 3 in the bottom of the first. Got 2 more in the bottom of the third. Continue 1 more in the bottom of the fourth. Even put 2 up in the bottom of the 7th. So It was that first inning, that top of the first. They gave up 6 runs after that, and then zeros on the board after that. So that's where the ball game was, right there in the top of the first. I'm sure Jennings is going to have a talk with them and just, let them know, hey, we can't let it get that far behind in the top of the first. Giving up 1 or 2 runs, that's something that's manageable. But when you give up 8, that's hard for anybody.
And that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And you can't always, though, think all negative, though. Mm-hmm. There were some bright spots on the night. Nieto, Cooper, having some great hitting nights. Hunt, he has been struggling at the plate lately, has been hit the ball quite well. Some loud outs. Mm-hmm. And you also did not commit any errors tonight.
No, and you didn't, and you got to see some other guys get some opportunities to pitch. Gage Lee got in there, got some good innings to pitch. Jackson got in there to pitch. You also got Brian Parker Jr. got in there to pitch. you got some guys that get some, at bats, and then you had some people hit. Noah continued just making things happen. Cooper had a big night, 3 for 4 at the plate, driving in some big runs, and Jackson making some plays, and your seniors, Collin Sanders. I'll tell you what, Collin Sanders is just steady over there at third. He just makes some plays over and over again, whether it be getting to fly balls in foul territory and making just the routine, just making even some of the tough things look routine. So I'm really impressed also by Collin. We'll get to see him Friday night.
Yep, and it's going to be quite an interesting ball game on Friday night. Collin is definitely going to be starting, as he has been the perennial Friday night starter for the Huntsville Hornets. And with Durham's pitch count, I believe that sets him up to in line due to day of rest rules. He does line him up to potentially go out there on Friday night. So it is going to be interesting to see how head coach Justin Jennings approaches Friday night. Will he make some lineup changes? Maybe we'll try something different out there, or goes back to the same formula. But overall, it was just Porter coming back out there swinging and not being afraid to swing and scoring 14 runs after only scoring 1 against the Hornets in their last time out against them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. In Durham, 54 pitches total, faced 11 batters. So, yeah, that's a good call. I think you probably will see Durham. You got your full slate of pitchers most likely available. Gilbert threw 65 pitches tonight. So it looks like everybody's going to be at some point in time available to get that third game, try to go 2 for 3 versus the Porter Spartans this year.
Yeah. Well, BJ, you got any final thoughts before we get on out of here?
No, I'm with you. I think there's, of course, the things that were tough to watch, and you just see our guys get down early, but there were some really good things that happened as well. And so I think Jennings is going to have a chat with them and make sure they know that, hey, we just got to clean some things up. Well, not really clean it up because, like I said, there weren't any errors, but we just got to really just buckle down on some of those areas. You do have I think the umpire had a little bit to do with some squeezing Luke, and so maybe having a conversation with your pitcher, okay, say when you're being squeezed at the plate, how do we battle back, Noah? What are some things that we can do in framing pitches or calling the right pitches or adjusting? Sometimes it is adjusting to what the umpire is going to call. So those may be some conversations that Jennings has with the team, some of his players.
Yeah, well, that'll do it for us here. We'd like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for sponsoring this broadcast. Affordable Plumbing, Northside Baptist Church, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and Texpress Urgent Care. Folks, be sure you follow KSAM Sports on Facebook and follow KSAM on Twitter. And also be sure you give Huntsville Baseball a follow. It's just Huntsville _BSB. And if you want to come out here and support your Hornets, be sure you visit HornetNation.org for schedule information and for more details. And that'll do it for us here. I'd like to thank Walker Kalinowski for manning the board and the stream for us. Thank you, Walker, for doing that for us for the second straight ball game. And BJ right beside me, thank you as always for joining in. Can't wait to see you Friday night, my man.
We'll be there in Porter.
Oh, yeah. And I'm Collin Neill. For the last time on tonight, till next time, final score, Porter Spartans take the win against the Hornets 14-8. Be sure you tune in at 6:45 p.m. for pregame on Friday night, 7 p.m. first pitch for the rubber match of this season series for Huntsville against the Porter Spartans. Once again, for Walker Kalinowski, BJ McMichael, I'm Collin Neill saying so long for now, and as always, sting 'em Hornets. Have a good rest of your night. God bless.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets.